Start recording.
Oh, that guy?
Start streaming.
Love him.
5.
Call meanie?
4.
Yes.
2, as some people call it if they take ivermectin, but I'll call it 3. 2, 1. Welcome everybody to another episode of Dungeons and the Dragons. This is Houses and Humans. I am with the crew of the Nostromo. Here with our holy adventure. All right, Johnny, what happened last time? I believe this is Tony. This is episode 121. That's right. We've gone 120 episodes so far, and we've yet to be canceled. All right, Johnny, there you go.
Previously at Houses and Humans, after narrowly escaping from a nefarious trap laid for them in the town of Bashview, the crew of the Nostromo embarked on a mission to locate the long-lost brother of their compatriot Norhagen Toast. Using an enchanted map he acquired from the flying city of El, Toast was able to track his brother Bernard all the way to the foreboding Blade Desert, the domain of the ancient elven lord Maladek. Our heroes docked their schooner, the Narcissus, in the city of Runin, and Toast was at last reunited with his brother in the city's temple. Unfortunately, Bernard could not join him in returning to the spring court of Mithras, even if he wanted to, due to his magical bond with his son Thomas. Bernard told his tale to the party, how he arrived at the city of Runin wishing to peruse the libraries, only to catch the eye of Maladonna, the daughter of Lord Maladek, and took him as a consort, resulting in the birth of Thomas, the avatar of the Western Sands, now 7 years old, to whom Bernard is magically tethered within a mile radius of his son. Worse still, in a few days' time, Thomas will be transported from the castle keep in Runin to the temple, where he will be teleported to his grandfather Maladek, who will feast upon his own flesh and blood to maintain his own power, in which time Bernard will also likely die. The heroes must now spend what precious time they have gathering information and getting the layout of the city in order to take the boy Thomas away from his keepers and flee Runin with Bernard before they draw the ire of Maladek. Stay tuned to see how quickly we fuck this up on tonight's game of Dungeons and Dragons. Corey, who's the sponsor?
Thank you, Johnny. This week's sponsor is the Garage, the walled and roof structure for storing a vehicle and or vehicles, sometimes attached or separate from the place of residence. Typically, they have a space for 1 or 2 vehicles, sometimes more. The main feature of a garage, is the wide, tall door for vehicles. This can be raised to allow entry and exit. A garage protects a vehicle from the weather and theft. Garages can also serve a variety of other purposes. One can gain access to a garage through a side door or opening. The main door is usually opened with a remote or manually. Houses and Humans salutes the garage and all it does. Thank you. Over to you, Tony.
A garage, also built by carpenters.
Yes.
There you go.
Now you said the garage. Is it one in particular?
The garage as a concept. You see, it's 3 in 1.
Is the Earth flat and we just have a giant garage above us?
Yes, the sky
yep.
is a skybox inside the garage.
Yep, and underneath is the basement of the Earth.
All hail the garage. The garage.
Yay, for the closing of the door is coming.
So, we again find ourselves on the first day of Runin, in Runin.
Sponsors.
What day is it?
How does he do it?
What day
The
is it?
voice is silent. It stops the pain.
Yes, we are still in
I
the
believe this is
afternoon of day.
this is the 13th?
On the calendar, double check real quick. Stuff, we're on the 15th of Zofa.
Okay, so the 15th of Zofa. All right, so you're on the 15th of Zofa. This is one of your 3 free days where you know you can gather intel, put things together. Currently, what time is it? That's important.
I think it's 1
It depends on who you're talking to. Our things took different amounts of time.
Because you are 1 hour ahead?
Because for me, I am at 3:30.
I'm also at 3:30.
Okay.
So then I am at, I believe, 1:30.
I'm at 2:30.
We started
then I'm
at
at
1:30.
Okay.
We started at
Started at
So then I am at
1:30.
2:30.
You're at 2:30. Okay, so we're trying to get to 3:30. Okay, so those that have free time, you have a little bit left. What do? Starting with Matt, because I believe you're at
He's at the gladiator pits.
your gladiator pits currently.
I want to on the map.
Yep.
Where about would the gladiator pits be?
Oh, here, go ahead and show me the map real quick. Das Gladiator pits
For the milking.
Milking, yes.
Milking.
probably about here.
Okay. All right.
Neat.
Yeah.
All right. So what's just above it? The Market Square and the Silver Monk Inn. Okay. I want to make my way to the Market Square.
Market Square.
This
okay.
one.
Yes.
Travel to the Market Square is going to take you about
He looks like he's about 10 minutes walking
10 minutes.
away.
Okay, 10 minutes walking. Okay. Speed your clock up 10 minutes. Okay, you are in the market. Now, mechanics of the market. You can either shop, or you can find basically anything. It takes you more time the more you want to find, like the higher the rarity of the item. Or you can do something called shopping for rumors, right?
Ooh.
Which is normally like a carousing check of some kind. Either you're doing people watching, you're deceiving, you're persuading. It's like how you want to do it. You get different rumors though based off how you do it. Sometimes your best skill may not get you the rumor you're looking for, right? So,
Okay. Presume I'm gonna. Is there anywhere in this market where there's like somebody up on a soapbox, like somebody that's saying, "Hey, this is what's going on, and
The end
you
is
need to be
not.
worried for this reason."
The end is
Yes.
here kind
Yes.
of guy. Doomsayer.
Like a doomsayer.
Extra,
Wait,
read
are you
all
looking
about
for
it.
a
We're all
doomsayer or are
doomed.
you looking for a herald?
Doomsayer.
A herald is a guy on the
doomsayer.
soup box. Okay, you're looking for it. So give me a fucking. It'd be more than perceiving, like you're looking for a specific type of someone, right? You're looking for the right circumstances. Give me an investigation check
Okay.
based off just raw looking.
Okay. 18.
18. Okay. It takes you a half an hour, but you're able to find the doomsayer. I assume you just kind of wait and kind of try to put together some of the
Yep.
bullshit he's
Yep.
saying.
Just see if I can determine if there's any truth to any of it.
Roll me an insight check based off the perceiving truth.
23.
23. Nice. 23. This will take you up to the same time that they're at, but you can roll twice on a D100.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh, what's going on?
So that's going to be 23 and 32. Oh, wait, no.
No,
Sorry.
just 23.
Oh, so wait.
Wait, no, you got a 23 on a. You got to roll 3 times. Sorry, 3 times.
So 32.
32.
Yeah.
Be ready to write these down. 32 is going to get you. Sorry, these are a D50.
Okay, so in that case,
16?
Divided
by half?
Yeah. If you roll above 50, then
Oh, I was
divide it by half.
dividing by half
Yeah,
on
yeah.
that one. But no, 32, and then the other one would be
Okay.
30.
30.
Okay. 32. Merodia. She's a nurse. And she's slightly, you hear she's a bitter person. More than a few assassins have been strangled and thrown into the river of late. As the Doomsayer talks about assassins that are after the holy western sands, and doom be upon him soon, especially within the next 7th day, because their 7 assassins have washed up upon the sands.
Wow, that's
Okay.
pretty good.
Yeah,
I don't think we're assassinating enough.
30. The archpriest is known to travel with the black inner god, and he can barely be seen when he is such. Currently, the inner god have not been seen of late. Does this mean that the assassins will kill the archpriest?
Yeah.
Some of these are good, some of these are just,
Okay.
But you know his elite guard are not with him.
And 21.
21. The archpriest is fated to die before he leaves the city because of the assassins who will kill him in the next 7 days because he lacks the guards to protect him currently.
Oh.
Huzzah!
Doom be upon him.
It's an interesting follow-up. I can't leave the city. It's probably a different track.
Okay.
Maybe the kid is tethered to something and he can't leave him out of the city. Let's figure out who he's tethered to and to get them out also.
We're gonna evacuate the town.
What about you?
We'll put them all in the narcissus.
I was with Smoot scoping out the castle, so what I'm thinking is Smoot and I can just kind of chill and mingle, but what I really want to do while that's going on is I want to use Quigley to fly over and examine the causeway that goes from here to here.
Ah, okay.
As much as I can. I know you can't fly directly over the...
You can't magically fly over it. You might be able to fly like a bird, but it's probably not good for itself.
You,
Yeah, anyway.
You'll get this. There's essentially a bug zapper, right?
Above the palace or above the causeway?
There's 4 floating crystals that shoot lightning bolts at anything that flies near them.
Yeah, but are they above the causeway
No,
here?
they are not above the causeway. Only
Okay.
above the castle.
So then, yeah, I will send Quigley to fly down and back just to get a good view of it.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and roll me a perception check for him, or whatever you think would be appropriate, right?
Well, probably just general perception.
Okay.
Do I use his stats?
Yes, because he's looking. Well, are you looking through his eyes?
Yeah,
It's gonna be his. It's gonna be his stats, but you do get advantage.
that's fine. Perception is wisdom +3.
Yes.
Okay. So roll with advantage.
Yeah, because eagles have advantage.
He's a hawk.
Or hawk. Hawks have advantage.
Thought it was a parrot.
He's a hawk that looks like a parrot.
Hawk, parrot, eagle.
That is a 21 and a 20.
21 and 20.
Looks like another
Okay,
eagle.
so you
Yeah, he's a hawk that looks like a parrot.
ask me 21 and a 20. That's good. You can ask me 4 things about the Causeway.
Okay.
These can be things like you want to know, or like you'd like to know more about, or you'd like to see if they're there.
Okay. Any idea?
Who is the architect who first constructed the causeway?
It'd be from visual observation. There's a lot to learn about the Causeway.
You can look at a building and tell who designed it.
Some douche.
Some douche. The finest architect of the side of the wheel.
Later to be known as Sir Douche.
Sir douche. Sir some douche.
Also known as squadouche.
Let's do the first thing is how during this time period, I'm gonna assume is during the day, how many people like guard wise are on it?
Not that many. There are not. You notice a lack of guards. There are maybe the occasional guard, but currently the alarm is 0.
Oh, okay.
So there aren't guards yet that are patrolling the Causeway. Yeah, relatively few guards there. And you see 2. It's a long causeway, right? There is then that butt up to the end of both ends of the causeway,
Okay.
right?
But
And
are
then
they
the
on?
wall goes up, right?
Oh, so they're not.
So-
the businesses are not on the causeway.
Not on the causeway, right? So you have, as you see on the map, a giant causeway, and then on either side of it you have residential, you have businesses, right? But they, at best, the tallest one is about halfway up the causeway.
Okay.
This causeway is easily about 60 feet in the air.
Okay.
Right? It is way up there. At best, you get maybe a 2-story building that's maybe about halfway up there.
Okay. So then
And the causeway on either end of the causeway is a giant double doors, right? One at the temple and one at the keep. Both of which are closed.
Okay.
And they are solid doors. And the causeway, of course, is made of stone. That's one thing you know from just that
Did you get your
observation.
paints?
We spent 4 hours finding them.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So then the next thing is
it's a rare item. Rare items take a lot of time to find.
using Quigley's eye brains. From what he can see that I'm using his to see, is there can people pass under it, like street level?
No. Well, yes. There are 3 major areas where people can go. There's like a tunnel, right?
Yeah.
That's cut into,
Okay.
and a road goes through. Because between these 2 buildings and this causeway, it cuts the city almost in half.
That's what I was gonna get.
But there are 3 major tunnels, which police, and each tunnel does have guards at it. And those guards are mainly concerned with collecting a toll. These are the tolls from getting to one half of the city to the other half of the city. The half of the city you're on is mainly the merchant district. So anybody that wants to come this way has to go through those tunnels and pay a toll. You do notice, though, that they are also checking identification, right, or paperwork. No. I'll take that back. They currently are not, because the alarm is not raised. When the alarm is raised, though, mechanically, things get more difficult.
We have paperwork?
I don't think so.
I think if you ask, it means we don't.
So I have 4
I don't
questions.
remember
in
filling it
total.
out when we came
I
in.
guess not.
You've used 2 so
I lost
far.
my social security number somewhere.
Anything anyone else wants to know that?
Just to clarify, where are you looking?
That do you know that long line?
It is this?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the
Yeah, it's a
Causeway.
giant
Yeah.
60-foot above ground upraised solid stone bridge. It only has 3 tunnels.
So it's like an aqueduct. Like that's kind of what I'm
Yeah.
thinking, like an aqueduct.
Like I've got a picture of it. I guess if you want to kind of come over and take a gander,
It's a cool picture.
It's
Okay, all right.
Okay, I get you.
that's the temple. There's the keep. Right, you got the giant causeway between them.
Got Southeast Asian vibes. Anyway, so 2 more things. Anything else?
Knowing that, does the causeway look scalable at all? Like the side of the structure is good. Are there any visible handholds or any structures I could maybe use, or is it pretty sheer? And...
So yeah, let's ask a question along those the condition of the walls, like scalable, climbable, or does it look like smooth?
The walls are in fairly good condition, right? But they are built at a slope. There's a wide base that goes up, so it could be scalable. Now it is, I wouldn't say smooth, there are handholds, right? But they're fairly half a man's length and then the next handhold, right? So it's not like a ziggurat. It's more like a pyramid that had a smooth surface, but it's grabbable and also it's scaled. Like you could get up it, right? You don't need spider climb to climb this thing. I would say that it would be considered a scaling it, taking your time would be an advanced check. Rushing it would be a difficult check. Straight up fucking sprinting it, if you're not a monk, would be a deadly check.
Oof.
But it is scalable. It's not like a mountain. Mountains start at actually I wouldn't even say that. I'd say it's a trained, just climbing it, right? An advanced check if you're going very quickly, if you're in a rush or if you're harrowed like you're getting shot at. And it's difficult if you're just trying to go from bottom to top and you're sprinting your way up it, right? But it's definitely climbable because it's got a wide base and it goes. There's a slope. It's like a very high pitched roof. One more question.
Right now, not a lot of guards at the top of it, not a lot of guards underneath it. Sloped, so it's not hard to climb. I can't think of anything else right now.
Looks like on the map at least, it does partly go over water. Is there any docks on that side there, or is it just sheer walls?
Yeah. Let's ask that. So the part where it goes over the water, but from the keep, does it go all the way down, or is there ship access and
Oh,
docks?
there's ship and docks. Ships go underneath.
Okay.
It is at that part. It becomes kind of like a bridge, and you do notice at that part there is a drawbridge right? It can be raised and dropped. Currently, it is dropped, and you haven't really seen it raised. A lot of ships go underneath, but it could be pulled up.
Okay. Kind of along the same lines, if it can be asked, is there a dock at the bottom where the ships can do right at the castle base at all?
There's a couple smaller docks where like a dinghy would be able to probably make dock, right? It looks big enough for like a large, not a huge ship, but a smaller ships could definitely like dock there. But kind of more like okay, we're going up there to like drop off stuff to either side.
So the Narcissus could, like, I'm just thinking of like size wise, the Narcissus could fit, but the Nostromo could not.
Yeah, essentially.
So here's what we do: go back, we get a bigger ship, we wedge it right in there and cause problems.
Okay.
While they're dealing with that traffic jam, then we do it.
Project Evergreen.
Yes.
You just have to keep that kid from going to the temple, so just blow up the bridge, right?
Yeah.
Stop him.
Can't make there. That's the path. There's
He'll
the
be
only
fine
path.
with it. He won't show up.
Can't do the ceremony, right?
Yep.
Okay. Neat.
Shove a ship in there and then we blow it up. Yeah. Bish bash bosh.
That catches you two up.
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to use the bathroom, but all of you can now convene and
Confer.
confer. You once again, it's only 3 o'clock. There's more hours in the day. So think about maybe where you want to go, what you want to do, and how you want to do it, right? Think classic heist, like what action do you want to take?
And he said normally my rally cry is only an hour, but last week he said I could do it 5 hours.
I'll give you a per scene, right?
Okay.
So every time you guys meet up, you have to recast it.
Okay.
But yeah, I'll give you like a solid 4 hours per rally cry. No issue. I will be right back.
Then what is it? It's not a causeway. I guess just...
Why is it everyone having fun? I specifically said
Toast, strong captain. What all of you found out so far?
Parapet.
Are we psychicking this?
Not a
That's going on?
causeway. What is it?
As you can see, you've all gathered in the hideout. I selected
Causeway's a
one.
word.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, this one right by the castle keep. Right into the noses.
No one looks that far down. It's impossible.
It's like a snake. Their eyes are all the way up here.
Could a chameleon? What? Because their eyes are independent? Could a chameleon look at his own
Look at his own what?
nose?
That's like out here. Like
I don't know! I'm not a
independent or
chameleon!
not, there's
I don't
still...
think they can go far
Let's keep
enough.
talking about lizards till Tony gets back.
So anyway, we don't know. Can we
I'm just
find
thinking
a
like-
lizard? All of us. Several lizards.
Don't settle a debate. Give me...
Fighting ones. We're gonna start playing Pokemon.
Okay, but if we are, I'm sticking to the original
I
151.
know.
I'm not going beyond that. I'm barely allowing 151.
Why is that? You like the creativity of the purple rat?
No. Once you have the ice cream and the garbage bags that are sentient, I'm out.
As opposed to what? Jinx?
Hey, racist caricatures aside.
Mr. Mime? I said no racist caricatures. Okay, so what have we found out?
We found out about the walkway.
I've got a hideout. Discuss that. We should probably go check out that inn and see what's happening there.
Yes.
Especially between...
Are the prostitutes every night?
Yes. Every night between 8 and 10 p.m.
You think the party ever stops for the castle? Cardinals? Whoever's?
I don't know.
Answer's no.
So presumably,
The big event coming, I don't know.
the
I don't work here.
prostitutes are
Really?
not for the guy who goes to the inn. Because he's always there, so he wouldn't be with the prostitute.
Oh yeah.
So that's Domstead?
Father
Yes,
Osmond.
Domstead.
Osmond is the one who goes to the inn. He's not a cardinal.
Yes.
Father,
Oh, he's not a
Domstead is a cardinal.
Okay.
Osmond is the Archpriest Confessor.
Yeah, he's the one that goes.
He drinks the sours away every night, so should probably go to the inn later in the day.
I can't pronounce it incorrectly. I'm trying.
just do it, man.
I won't know. I want to say someone's name incorrectly just to piss you guys off too, but I just can't. Pisses me off too much.
So about Cardinal Gomer Pyle.
You bastard!
So what? Where are you guys going?
We're gonna go to the Sober Monk Inn.
Okay.
All of us?
No, I don't know who doesn't want to go though.
I have things in every location.
I feel like I want to go back to the temple, both to talk to Bernard a bit, and also to find out more about this debt owed to Bertrand the grocer.
Okay. You want to find out about the debt to Bertrand the grocer and talk to Bernard? Okay.
I'll go talk to my bro.
I'm gonna go look for rumors in the marketplace area. Talk to shopkeepers specifically.
Talking to shopkeepers. Okay, that's specific. That's good.
Brother.
You're going with the brother, and who's going to the inn? Is it just...
Nobody yet.
We're gonna go later.
We're going.
Okay.
We'll go closer to night.
What's Strom doing?
He is.
Oh.
Strom's gonna go back to the gladiatorial arena, but not to milk the gladiators this time.
Okay.
Very specific denial.
Milk
there.
the whole leg.
Yes.
Why is
Instead, what I want to do is I want to try to gain the trust of the gladiators.
Gain the trust of the gladiators.
slow down there, Spartacus?
Okay.
But not yet. That's later.
They produce more milk when they trust you.
Who wants to go first? You want to do rumors first?
Sure.
Okay.
Aw.
We'll do rumors, and then you guys
Then
figure out who
milking?
wants to be next. And then after that, we'll
I
do
feel like ours will take longer, so they should do this first.
Okay. We'll talk
we're
at
two
those two
people.
and the next one. Okay, so you want to go, what time is it again?
3:30.
3:30.
Thank you.
And I'm walking
afternoon.
down.
Actually, if you guys want, write the time down there. That way I don't even get confused on
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
So right now it is 3:30.
I'm gonna have to spend an hour just walking down there.
Do you want us to put like it's day one?
That one's not important yet, but when we do get to those days, it will be important. Okay, so it's 3:30. Let me look at the
The
time.
marketplace was like over here, right?
There's two.
Look on your map.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
So yeah, it's about an hour for me to walk there.
Yeah, the one
Okay.
labeled Market
Priest,
Square. That's where the market
servants,
is.
That's crazy.
Timetable.
How coincidental is that?
And then there's two
I don't know, I'm not-
market squares.
I'm not
Ours is
an
a
elf.
really big market square.
Okay, so you're in the market square, right?
One's the crypto.
If I don't know if you can have how it tells the difference for you, but the one to the west, I guess.
Close to the river.
It's near the
One or two.
one question mark. It's near the Sober Monk Inn.
That's one. Yeah,
That one.
I'm just seeing where everyone is.
Thank you, Johnny.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll for rumors.
Right.
But what do you do? So you're talking to him, so I assume this is like a persuasion, or are you bribing? Are you deceiving?
He's slithering up all friendly like.
Showing all of the teeth and
He's
Yes.
very off-putting.
Lying about it, feigning concern for the castle,
How do you do,
and
Feather?
well, the archpriest in particular.
Okay.
Oh,
So
why
you're
is it-
using deception.
I am.
Okay, so
Why
you're
is that snake
deceiving.
wearing a
Okay.
backwards hat?
All right, go ahead and deceive away.
He's using his tail to look like he's walking.
27.
27. That is pretty good.
He somehow turned a chair around to sit on it, but he's not really sitting on it.
Okay, go ahead and roll me. A.
Butt to butt.
Okay, and what specifically are you looking for? Are you looking for rumors, or are you looking for like who's where when?
I think she is.
That's another thing you ask. Where are people when?
Who, where, when?
Yeah. Where, when?
Yes.
When what?
Go ahead and roll me a D100. And whom
Got it.
are you asking about? Are you asking about the city of Runin? Are you asking about the Sober Monk Inn? Are you asking about the cardinals? Are you asking about the archpriests? Are you asking about priests? Are you asking about servants?
I'd like to know about cardinals.
Cardinals.
Oh, they're
Okay.
red bird.
Roll me a D100.
The females are
50.
not red.
No, what
50.
are they, orange? Gold?
No, they're actually like a tan, like a brown.
Oh, I just thought it was orange.
Most
Okay.
birds, females are
You can learn
not as bright
about
colored. Easier to hide.
the morning arrangements of the cardinals. That's between 1 a.m. and 8 a.m. on one of the days. Roll me a d6
Trying to hide from the males.
and then divide it by 3.
3.
3.
Let it be.
Okay. On the third day, it's day 2.
Let's see if this will get fixed.
Fuck. Give me a second. Cardinals. Day 3. Okay. Day 3 of the Cardinals between 1 a.m. and 6 a.m.
Oh, 6? Okay. Thought you said 8.
I was, but then it cuts off. I assume. Oh, right, because the third day, when the sun rises, then you have trouble.
That's the end of the third day. Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
it's I'm sorry. I'll pull an etiquette. It's the start of the third day that you have trouble, right? The sun of the third day. That was
Morning?
my misread here. So the morning of the third day. So technically you only get 5 days. Well, technically you get 3. You get the morning of the third. Okay, the morning of the third day. Between 1 and 3 a.m. on the third day, the Cardinal Delver will be sleeping in his apartment. At 4 o'clock, he will be walking the castle. And at 5 o'clock, Delver will be meeting with the archpriest. Let me know if you need me to reiterate any of that.
So,
Okay. We got that.
morning of day 3, when is he meeting with the archpriest?
That is
At 5 o'clock
5. 5
on
to
the
6.
third, yeah,
He
5
ends
to
up with
6 on the
priest
third day.
Before Maladak shows up or the meeting to walk across the bridge.
Yeah. Now, he's only meeting with the archpriest at 5 o'clock. There's nothing for his 6.
Okay.
Okay. Father Gomstead. At 1 a.m., he'll be sleeping at his apartment. From 2 through at 2 o'clock, he's going to be walking the castle. At 3 o'clock, he's going to meet with Hubert the butler. At 4 o'clock, he's going to be meeting with the Black Enengard.
Oh, shit.
At 5 o'clock, let me know if I need to slow down.
You're good. I just put
At
it
5
on
o'clock, he's going to be meeting with the archpriest. And at 6 o'clock, he's going to be watching the archpriest depart. If you guys want, if you guys have a piece of paper or something I can put over this, or a towel. We have
There's a spare.
yeah, I might need 2. Yeah, I'm going to tell you guys this, then I'll show you, just for writing purposes. Okay. Father Zorn, at 1 o'clock on the third, between 1 and 3 o'clock on the third day, he's going to be sleeping in his apartment. At 4 o'clock on that day, he's going to be walking to the castle.
Okay.
And at 5 o'clock on that day, he's going to be discussion and letters. And etiquette, Gomstead But at 2 o'clock, he's not walking the castle. He's walking to the castle.
Okay, that's what I was wondering. Is that the same with Dulder?
Yeah, and the same with Dolder at 4.
Okay.
Yes. And if you guys want, I will. Shit, I wish I could cover this more. Let me know if anybody needs to see something. I can try to cover stuff.
Do we have a 6 o'clock on him?
He's doing nothing at 6. The only one that's doing something at 6 is Gomstead appears to be watching the archpriest depart.
Interesting
At
that
6
the other
o'clock.
2 aren't.
Yeah.
What was
They'll be murdered by then.
Gomstead doing at 3?
3.
Meeting with
Hubert
Hubert
the
the butler.
Hubert.
Hubert the butler.
And do we know what Zorn is doing at 2 and at 3?
From 1 to 3, he's sleeping. And
Oh!
He's taking a nap. These guys are power sleepers.
like 3 hours of sleep.
Mostly on those days.
They're elves,
Other
right?
days,
So they
they-
only need 4 hours of meditation or whatever?
Yes.
Fucking elves. No offense.
I'm not an elf. Oh, you mean him?
Wrong pointy-eared person.
Weird fey people.
Like I said, I'm just so perfect I'm wrong.
That's your first one. Who else do you want to ask about? You're going to get 5 of these.
Holy crap.
Rolled really high.
Okay.
There's going to be a lot of writing, but it's useful because knowing who is where when can be...
Kind of along the same lines, can I get where those 3's apartments are?
Not with deception.
Okay.
Persuasion or bribery, you might be.
Okay, then...
I have a special delivery. I need to take to their apartments.
Well, I'm just going to keep finding out about their schedule for other days.
Okay. Sure. Go ahead and roll me a d6, then a d6, right? Divide it by half each time.
2. 2.
Okay.
Oh, you're rolling your D3.
Yeah. I got it. I'm going to use it.
That's why it sounded so weird.
Okay, this is going to be for day 2. And this is going to be between 9 o'clock and 1800. Starting with Delver.
Yeah.
Morning routine at 9 o'clock. 10 o'clock. Walking to castle. 11 o'clock. Prayers. 12 o'clock through 1300. Sorry, 12 o'clock through 1 o'clock is lunch with Archpriest.
12 to 1.
12 to 1. And I will say prayers, lunch with Archpriest, as well as the rest of these, will be all together, right? All the cardinals will share these actions.
Oh, okay.
From lunch going on?
Yeah, from lunch going on. They're doing all this together. 1400
Feast.
covered path to the cathedral.
Sorry.
So they're going to be watching. They're going to be so between 1400. All the cardinals are going to be walking that long long bridge to the cathedral. Between 1500 to 1700, service at cathedral.
That's 1700?
Yeah. So it says 15 to 1700, which is
15 and 16 would be the ones we fill out?
yeah, 15, 16, and 17. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Service at Cathedral?
And then, service at cathedral. And then at 1800, they're walking back to the castle.
So much walking.
And that's pretty much the feast day thing. So that's the same time as the feast day. Right? That's the big hubnub at the Temple of CI on that day. She'll learn they're going to be having the prayers, have lunch with the archpriest, then they're going to be walking there, doing a service, coming back. Now, next is Gomstead. Let me know when you're ready.
Oh, I thought they were all. Oh,
Yeah.
no, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
There's a little bit of time before.
Yeah, there's a little bit of time before
9
it's
to
the
11, basically.
9 and 10 basically,
Yeah.
because 11 they're all doing prayers.
So, hold on. We're going back up to the AM hours now.
9 a.m. and 10 a.m.
Okay.
for Gomstead.
Yep.
Meeting with Father Boswick. At 10 o'clock, meeting with Archpriest.
Hi. I think you're cool too.
Okay. And then how about Zorn?
Zorn. 9 o'clock, reading in apartment. 10 o'clock, walking to castle.
God, these guys must be in shape.
And they walk every day. Something.
Everybody had to walk back then.
Not the king. He had people to carry his chair everywhere.
Like driving a car.
He had a treadmill. On top of that.
Had to get his steps in.
He had to get his steps in, but he didn't actually have to walk on the ground. That's
Like
come
a
on.
peasant.
God.
I'm out of my hut.
It was called a Peloton in the day.
That was the name of the guy who was carrying it.
House Peloton, first of his name.
Okay. Fuck. You guys, let me know if you guys need me to go over any of this more. But
Oh, I got the same as you.
okay. Next, you get you get a few more of these.
Yeah. Too deceptive.
You rolled really good.
When you give me a check.
Let's see.
Learning their schedules isn't too bad. Just it requires a lot, but
I'm surprised they get a 2-hour lunch.
that breaks the immersion here. 2-hour lunch.
Only because it's a feast day, so it goes on a little.
I
It's
don't
an hour and a
know.
half.
That seems sus.
Can I
to
get
me.
the Archpriest schedule out of this at all?
You
Oh
could.
my God.
You can.
Go for his.
Roll me 2d6.
Divide by 2?
No.
Yeah. Or 2d3, basically.
2 and 3.
Second day, third. So this is going to be the second day. And these are going to be the hours between 1900 to 2400.
Second day, 1900 to 24?
Yes.
Okay.
At 1900. Dinner with Father Osmond.
This is the Archpriest, right?
This is the Archpriest.
It's
Gesundheit, Sarah.
at what time? Sorry.
1900.
That's a late dinner. What was that, 10 o'clock?
At 2000,
No, sorry.
meeting with Cardinal Delver and Father Lupin.
That's at 2000?
Yeah. 2100, prayers. Between 22 and 2300, sleeping.
Does that go till 24?
2400, walking in garden.
Oh, there's nothing that ever happens good walking in gardens.
That's where the plotting takes place.
Mm-hmm.
I bet there'll be a cardinal there.
Alright, that's 3. Give me more Archpriest.
Whoa, dude.
2d6.
Someone's really into this Archpriest.
1-1.
Okay, day 1, first block. This is between 6 and 8 o'clock, right? That's day 1. Between 6 and 8 on day 1.
Yeah.
Because the last one we start off at 9. Between 6 and 8 on day 1, all of the priests are sleeping in their apartments.
Wait, I'm sorry. All the Archpriests? How many are there?
Oh, sorry. Cardinals. All the cardinals.
I want the Archpriest.
Oh, between the archpriests.
The one single guy.
The kid.
Yes, also sleeping. Between 6 and... I'll give you... It's between 6 and 9
What the hell is wrong with him?
I don't know. Sleeping a lot.
2-hour lunches and plenty of sleep? He is not working hard enough.
I say we turn this into an assassination.
Hey, those rumors, I want them to be true now.
6 and 9.
Fucking eat the rich in this city.
He's going to be sleeping that entire day.
Okay.
So then you also mentioned that the Cardinals are sleeping from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m.?
No, you didn't mention that.
I didn't mention that.
Okay, I will not. They don't sleep. I don't know what elves do. Dream.
That's 3. You get 2 more.
Do elves dream of electricity?
All right.
Maybe.
That'd be cool.
Let's find out about Bertrand the Grocer.
Bertrand the Grocer.
Watch his schedule is gonna be the most weird.
Do you want to look for Bertrand the Grocer's schedule?
Yes.
Or okay. Ah, fuck. Okay, go for it.
Pepsi vendor at
I'm gonna give it to you, right? I'm gonna look for everywhere that Bertrand
meeting to kill the Coke vendor
is fucking mentioned here,
and then the other,
The body parts are.
then the
it's a
other
specific
Coke
guy, so
vendor.
you get all of it.
Ooh.
Sober monk, cardinals, archpriest. He does have an He does have a priests, servants. Oh my god! Give me a second here. Specific guy, so I'm gonna give you a lot of like random stuff all over the place. Eating.
Oh, that's where you put the arrow. Oh, okay.
Chores.
Oh,
I guess I'm going this way.
Loading.
yeah. I went that way, and then like, don't put the archpriest over there.
It's very neat.
Off to,
Thank you.
Like crap.
to watch the archpriest sleeping, morning.
When you're over there.
I got a feeling for him.
We're still sitting next to you, but in a different
Yeah, just
position.
a little different angle.
Yes. It's enough.
It's a bad angle on you.
You can't see what I'm doing.
Okay, sleeping, prayers.
This is what Neil feels like all the time.
They're too religious in this city.
Sorry. It's kind of their job.
How dare the archpriest and his
I'm just suspicious that they're getting plenty of sleep and food. This is ridiculous.
Well, they're high up in the food chain. Of course they get whatever they want.
Also, they're fattening the kid up. So
How dare you try to make this make sense?
It's the C-suite, man. Of course they do it.
Give me a second, I gotta pull up
do whatever
the,
they want.
Yeah, that's true.
I gotta pull up the module.
That's one of my favorite things, like from Victorian times. Is like if you're tan, that's bad. Means you've been outside. Means you might be working. So if you're pale, it means you've been inside and you haven't been working.
Or like gout was a good
Oh
thing.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You're eating well. Yeah.
My feet are very painful.
consumption. It looks so thin and yeah.
Thank you. It's the tapeworms.
Pardon me while I cough blood into a handkerchief.
Oh man, she's so fashionable right now.
Okay, give me a second. I gotta look for Bertram the Grocer.
What you doing?
Hi, you miss Neil. Yeah, you miss ignoring me. Pay attention to him.
As a band, they'll hit Neil in the balls when he's feeling sad.
Yeah.
That's why he's sick and finally
You
caught up.
learn that Bertram has an appointment with Cardinal Gromstead at 12 o'clock on the second day to discuss the church's massive outstanding bill.
12 o'clock on day 2.
12 o'clock on day 2. Apparently the church has a massive outstanding bill with Bertram the Grocer. Additionally, you learn that Bertram the Grocer hates the church. And is one of the richest men in town.
Bertram is?
Bertram the Grocer.
He's a rich guy?
He's a rich guy. He's a merchant.
He's the mover and the shaker.
Sorry, just to clarify, who's he having a meeting with?
Cardinal Gomstead.
Homestead. Okay.
Gomstead.
You could have a staircase just for going up, another for just for going down.
Yep.
And one more leading nowhere just for show.
Hens and chicks and da-da-dee-da-da-da-da, da-da-dee-da-da-da-da.
That's the main thing you get from Grocer.
Yeah, which conflicts with the schedule that you've seen because
You're supposed to have lunch with the archpriest.
Yeah, he's supposed to be having lunch with the archpriest, but apparently, he's supposed to be having an appointment with Cardinal Gomstead at that time.
Yeah.
Which is either conflicting with the prayers or the lunch. So you learn a conflict in the schedule.
So the other two cardinals take care of that stuff. Gomstead's going to step out for a minute to try to take care of business.
Okay. That's 3?
4.
4, okay. What else do you want to learn?
What is love? I'd like to learn about Maladonna.
Maladek?
No, Maladonna, I think that's her name.
Well,
Bernard's
Maladonna.
mama.
if you're looking for love, then
Sugar mama.
maybe a
Dumb.
matchmaker would help.
Okay.
Matchmaker, find me.
Woman of middle years, cheerful smile.
Who?
She likes money.
Maladonna.
Bernard's
Protection?
dumb. What?
She, I'm
Sorry, just the last thing you said I didn't catch.
her wants is money, protection, a better life. These are 3 things she's looking for. She is jaded but protective. She's streetwise and political savvy. She's technically a noble. She's known to supply the needs of the priests and cardinals living in the castle. You learn, obviously, you confirm that she has girls and boys at her...
That's not Livia?
Yeah, Madame Livia.
Oh, I thought you said Maladonna.
Yeah, I was looking for
Maladonna.
Bernard's mistress.
Maladonna.
Oh, the woman he's had the baby with. Thomas's
Yeah,
mom.
Maladek's daughter, the baby mama.
Thomas's
I
mom.
thought it was Maladonna.
Yeah.
What?
I thought that was Maladonna.
No,
Yeah,
yeah,
Maladonna.
Maladonna. But he was
I was looking at
describing
Madame Livia.
Okay.
Like
He was looking
Tony's
at
dyslexia
Livia.
was
Gotcha,
going,
gotcha.
oh, let me learn Maladonna. Okay, you want to
You
know
mean
about
you were
her?
testing us to see if we were paying attention?
Ah, there you go. There you go.
We weren't.
Thank you. I keep giving stuff
True,
away.
we weren't. We were not.
Okay,
We caught
Maladonna.
ourselves.
You learn
Mom of Thomas.
Tama Mama.
she is the mother of the saint. She is considered the leader of the church, but she doesn't really care too much. She's only really the leader because of her father, who is the saint of the church.
Dude.
He is the, to describe it, he is a Christ-like figure in the church as he saved Lifa, goddess of life, right? And he crucified himself to bring about her truth back to the people and save the CI.
So she's the daughter of Maladek.
She is a direct descendant of Maladek. She is a powerful caster. Currently, she has secluded herself in the church in prayer and taking in her own habitual wants and needs.
Oh, crap.
There you go.
You know what Bernard's doing?
You learn that currently she's on an opium bender
Oh.
Oh.
in the church. Since the alarm has not been raised, she has not come to guard her son at this time. You do think if the alarm is raised, though, she'll probably get off her opium bender to do that. But
That's a remarkable level of self-control.
she is a drug addict,
Well,
Always cure disease, I guess, if we need to, and get back on it later.
Yep.
and like her father, she has a great love for life.
It's like, what was that one show with Michael Shea and David Tennant where they did Angels and
But-
Demons and get drunk and then sober up instantly?
But currently, yes, she is.
Good omens.
She's currently in the church with the other members of her harem
they
in
refill
an
all the
opium
bottles.
bender.
Okay.
She currently has 16 different partners. So,
Cool. That's
Who
it.
wants to be 17?
Thomas is her 5th kid. That helps.
Wow.
So,
Have the other kids?
Does she have a twin fantasy?
This is the first of hers that has been sainted. She is not also the only child of Maladek. You learn that Maladek has close to 70 kids.
Wow.
Busy.
We have eternal life. What else do you do?
Yeah.
Yeah, good lord.
Just ask Zeus.
Yeah, that. Oh my god.
All right. Cool.
Turns into a beam of light and gets a woman pregnant. Damn! Settle down, Zeus!
Good luck on your information. I'll be back.
Yeah, can you bring back some my grape juice?
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Just left.
Okay. There's 5 things. Once again, there's a lot you guys can learn. So,
It's like a whole new world.
yes.
Don't we dare shut our eyes.
That was only about 2 hours. So,
That's like place one there.
what are you guys doing?
You were going back to the
Yeah, we'll do mine next.
arena.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because we think ours will take a while.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanna go back to the arena and try to basically win favor with the gladiators.
Okay. Performance is an appropriate check there.
Your name is now Stromicus.
18.
18.
Strum the milker.
I'll give you 3 things that you learn from the gladiators. You do gain favor. Definitely your stories of where you were a gladiator before definitely are a big bolster here. You fought in the equivalent of Vegas, right? You fought at where people
Palace.
pay the big bucks to go,
Okay.
right? This is like being a gladiator in Rome, right? And now you've gone off to other places, right? This is Vesuvius, right? Which is nice, but it's no Rome.
Okay. Sure.
He is the milkman.
That's right, Liz Dunn. He played the Colosseum. He played Caesar's Palace, and now he's here for one night. The Milker. Stromicus. Let's get into Milker.
Herbert the butler
Oh my god. I'm having fun with this.
is deep in debt. He bets on gladiatorial games and has not been winning a lot of late. And he's gone deep in debt. So he has a need of money. Additionally, let me see.
Oh, there it is.
Henry of Bonk is one of the main guards to the front gate. He's one of the captains. And he is easily bribable and murderous. He used to be a gladiator. And the gladiators are glad that he's no longer there.
Ooh.
So, Henry of Bonk is exceptionally bribable, and he's one of the main guards to the front gate. And since the guard levels are low, the alert levels are low, he's one of the more senior guys. The next most senior would be Lewis, who is always normally near him or by him, and is not bribable. Family man, very lawful good. Honest and pious.
Krasdak kills him
Okay.
immediately.
I'm level 10. How'd that happen so fast?
Another thing you learned. Oh, thank you.
Damn it, Freya.
Your grape juice, sir.
Thank you.
Don't move your paw underneath my foot when I'm stepping. I'm not trying to hurt you.
Would you kindly? Thank you.
A man chooses his life, okay?
And you can learn one more thing. You can ask me about any of the fathers, the servants.
That's fine. I have my drink.
What do you
I'm good.
Yeah, the
Actually,
fathers
good
or the
Thank you,
servants.
I would like to know if Father Osmond, the archpriest confessor, is
Excuse me.
loyal to the crown or
Okay.
however.
Oh, because he's bitter?
Yeah.
What you gonna do?
Give me a
with the
second.
switcheroo? I have an idea for Bernard when we get there. I'll run it past you before we talk to him, though.
I can fit on that still.
I think you can. Get up here.
I think Tom would make her fit. He would fix his lap.
Oh.
Good girl.
Sif, don't get jealous.
So cute.
She's not doing anything.
Just sleeping.
So cute.
Thank you.
Of the 3 archpriests, Father Osmond is probably the most secretive and the least likely to be bribable. He does hate kids, though. Hates kids. Bright colors, laughter, and
Scrooge.
yeah, he's essentially Scrooge. Overly pious, right? Overly, like on a level of
Compensating for something?
yes.
Damn.
So you think of the 3, he's the least likely to be helpful, and the most likely, if he found something out, would Dick.
Gotcha. Okay, that's
But-
good to know.
Yeah,
Roger.
he's you learn from them. He's basically Scrooge McDuck.
And he has to hear all the archpriest whining.
Yes. No wonder he's miserable. and
But
drinks
he's
so much.
also the person that you would know probably has the most dirt on anyone. So if he had anything written down that would be dirt on anyone, most likely to have it would be him.
There was a price for being mean. I wonder it would be him.
Okay.
Makes you think.
Do we have anyone that's good at breaking and entering sneakily?
He's talking about me.
I mean,
I'm the rogue.
Yeah, I
Are
was
you?
gonna say like
Not
I thought
you.
you were.
I am.
I didn't know if you were.
I am. Wait, what am I? Yeah, I'm a rogue, arcane trickster, ranger, fey wanderer.
lot of levels.
Yeah, I know my thing character.
It's objectively half your class.
Wait a minute, my name is Toast? This isn't right.
it's pronounced Toast.
Toast.
What do you two wish to learn while you are?
I'm a fae.
Well, I have an idea. Idea is Bernard and I switch places like we did when we were younger, and I go see what's her face, Maladonna, maybe get some info. Problem is, I don't know what to ask her
Give info.
Yes.
except about like schedule of events.
Yeah.
But I don't like how, just because of contrast in personalities, I don't know how well that would go.
Yeah.
So Toast would bounce that idea off of Decadic as we walk our way there.
The kid will wonder how convincingly can you act like you're your brother and not yourself?
So that's that, like I can do like his mannerisms, but I wouldn't know like what he knows now.
Yeah, if she saw through the ruse or...
But I'm thinking if she's addled on opium.
True, if you wanted to get information from her, this might be the best time to do it.
Yeah, I go in, talk to her for a little bit, then I leave. She doesn't have to go anywhere because she's on her opium binge. She's just, Netflix and chilling.
Yeah, run it by your brother first, just to see.
Okay, good. Yeah.
Because he actually knows her, so you'd know if that would be something you could pull off. Because worst case scenario, she learns there's 2 of you, and you both become consorts against your will.
What's the worst case in that?
Good
Then you
point.
can't leave the city for a mile away. Oh wait, yeah, what is that?
It changes nothing.
We can just leave them here, and we can go back to the ship.
Yeah, we don't even worry about the kid anymore.
That's right. They couldn't find the other one, so if they can't find you either, this might be safer for you.
Right, this is how you hide from the Heartless Queen.
I just get seduced and taken over by another one.
Okay. You guys make it there. I am currently Bernard. So he's there sitting in his chair reading his book, and you walk in.
Bernie, a word, please.
All right. He'll close his book. He'll note his book and close it.
Nerd. Are we, alone to talk to you?
Uses mage hand and he shuts the door.
Damn, he was always good with that. Mage hand stuff. Anyway, so, we want to talk to you about events.
All right.
Go ahead, Gatic, you ask him some questions, then I'll propose my idea.
All right. I was most curious about this enchantment between you and your son and your living arrangements in the city. I know you're not able to leave more than a mile away from him, but does that mean the guards let you go freely wherever you like in that radius, or are you kept under close observation?
Oh, currently I'm not kept under really any observation. The bar itself prevents me from leaving, so what need is there to watch me? They know exactly how far I am away from the saint.
If you wanted to visit your son at any point,
Oh,
would they
no.
allow you, or?
No. I'm not allowed. The only one that can see him is Melodonna. I am not.
So he doesn't even know you're the father?
Yeah.
Didn't think so. Are you allowed, though, to go into the keep at any time, or
No.
not even in the keep?
Not often. I've been there a couple times, but generally there's not a reason for me to be there.
So if you were to show up in the keep, they would be suspicious.
Yes.
Okay, that knocks down one option.
Do they have anything planned for you on the day of the feast and all the festivities to take part?
I'll be here, and I will be in the central cathedral where the teleportation circle is, in which you will walk into and be gone. That is at 7 o'clock is when he's set to arrive. Which is the hour past the map. Is when
As far
the
as
sun is
the
risen.
feast day itself, with prayer service, the celebrations and such, you're not invited or taking part in any of that with the other priests or cardinals?
Oh, I'll be at the church. There's going to be a large service at the cathedral, the church. But no, I generally do not interact with the cardinals outside of when they do come here. I am a consort. I do not have true station. They really wouldn't want to talk to the person that is the consort of the High Cleric. I'm a servant, essentially. It would be like consorting with a prostitute.
Poor Bernie. Poor Bernie.
Noted.
Was Melodonna, apart from your purpose you serve to her, does she have any affection towards you, or deference?
Or are you just one of many?
She finds me quirky. When she's in the mood for a quirky guy. I'm that man. She likes that I read books. She enjoys, when she's not smoking opium, she does enjoy a good book. And, she enjoys a good book. And, she has me sit in the corner and watch a lot. Not to get into too many details.
What is her favorite book?
My favorite book. Her favorite book is called Drend Orspifia. Temptations of Lafrier. So,
Do you have a copy of that with you right now, or accessible?
one in the library. Yeah. So he'll take his hand as it does. There's a spectral hand that appears, runs across several books, and one of them will be pulled out and start floating nearby.
Do you mind if I borrow it
All right.
for reasons?
Sure.
Thank you, Bernie. Good idea. So what would, it's been a while, Bernie. What would you say? I mean, I remember some of your idiosyncrasies. But what quirks did she find most amusing? It's not your allergies, is it?
No. Okay. No. Not a lot of hay around here.
Thank God.
Or grass.
Yeah.
Right? I'm allergic to grass. Not a lot of grass around here. One of the main selling points of me coming to this country.
Yep. He's a mess.
But I am, to be honest, it's a little bit of a mystery to myself, but I'm a loser that doesn't deserve her, and I suppose she's into that.
I don't know how to make those. Bernie, let me just come to the point.
All right.
I have an idea.
Boy,
And it's, you know me.
I do.
I propose you and I do a little switcheroo. I go see her, see what I can get information-wise about what's going on, so that we can help you and my nephew. What do you say?
Sure, Cole.
Think it's worth giving it a go?
The situation couldn't get any worse. I essentially only have about 6 days to live.
That's true. Might be even less.
Do you think she'd be more approachable, more willing to be forthright if she is taking of her opium at the moment?
Oh, for the next few days, she is high as a kite. She is off the reservation. Sure, I mean, her room is down the way. Just follow the rancid smell of opium and sex.
So her ship is out to sea, you're saying? She's full sails to the wind, right?
Oh, yeah.
She's left port and dock, and she's on her way to the currents and who knows where.
Yes.
I didn't do it. Not me.
Oh no, now
Doesn't
nobody
really matter.
can see.
Some would say she's bereft at sea.
Ah! Yes. Well, say we give it a try?
Could be useful to get information from her. Could we perhaps also persuade her if, say, you were to ask to have a more prominent seat in the celebrations with a feast and such? Chance to see your son? Do you think she would acquiesce to that?
You could try. I mean, I haven't tried in years. I think first when he was born, I tried to see him once, and she beat me. So, good luck to you. But she was sober then.
Well, probably no different than home.
Is it going to be better or
She's mostly high now. Though I do know her. She's probably getting drunk and high just because she's dealing with the fact that, she's going to be one of our children is going to be a chosen Maladoc.
Yeah, I don't like that.
She knows what that entails.
No, I don't like it.
But, yes.
So here's what I'm thinking. Barney, you have... What time is it now for us?
3:30-ish.
3:30.
Sometime after 3:30.
Yeah, because you guys are all meeting again at 5.
So I'm thinking... Give me half an hour to learn everything I can, mannerisms-wise, Barney. I go see her at 4, we canoodle for half an hour, and then we rush out of here.
Okay.
You know, knocking boots.
Okay.
Making the beast with two backs. Doing the devil's tango.
So, who's going to speak with Melody?
Not it.
Me.
Okay.
After trying to get down Bernie's mannerisms and
Okay.
instead of talking like this, I'll have to talk like this.
Okay. It's going to be a deception check.
Yes.
Right.
I mean, yes.
Deception or performance, if you're an actor.
Going
Down
great.
for either.
Performance. And which deception you said?
Deception or performance.
Oh, they're both the same.
Depends
so.
if you're more acting or if you're saying things.
Since she's adult on opium, I think it might be better to be deceptive.
Deceptive. All right.
Because then because if she asks questions
You're
like,
attacking more of her mind than her perception.
Yeah, like why do you look so different?
Yeah.
Oh, because why are your eyes so big, Grandma, and stuff like that.
Okay.
Trying to get stuff out of her that she wouldn't normally say. So.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
So deception.
So you take off your clothes and you put on more like his.
We switch clothes.
His robes, right?
Why
Okay.
even put his clothes?
All right.
You're gonna go canoodle.
Okay. So you go in there. As you go in there, there are roll me a D10.
I have the book with me. That's a 6.
6. There are 6 other elves and half-elves in this room. Most of them are strewn about the room, also partaking in opium. There are a couple male servants. I'm not going to go into deep detail, but S&M gear, right? Walking around with plates and stuff on.
Rally cry.
Just gonna.
So I
We're
can
under the
talk to you.
Bible tag this time, right?
If there's
Yeah.
questions that I need to ask her, we can.
It's definitely NC-17 in this room. But
What's that
currently, yeah. So currently, she is
Not Corvosa 17.
God.
she's currently putting a drop of something in her mouth. Right, she's hanging out by a fruit tray. Seems to be half naked in kind of like a jacuzzi.
Ooh.
Right, eating fruit.
Pineapple?
No, probably. Yeah. I said pineapple, mango.
Yes.
Just imagine a fruit tray.
Yeah.
And we've lost it. We've lost it in a fruit tray. Obviously, doing drugs.
Yeah.
Right. Right now, she's probably taking like a lead-based acid.
Oh my God.
Right. She probably recognizes that you're coming in,
Yeah.
but you can tell her pupils are huge.
She's not seeing everything.
Right? So she's in this, and this is a giant jacuzzi.
Yeah.
Right? There's maybe like 1 or 2 people like laying along the side, but she's the only person in it. She's drugged out of her mind, currently as relaxed as she can be. Roll me a deception check then.
Ooh, that's a 29.
29. You are nailing the role. Right? You are in it.
He will be in a
Not
second.
awkward at all.
It's like you've been with your brother this last 100 years.
At this point, you can freely roll a persuasion check. To keep in mind, her knowledge is going to be mostly church-related, so she can ask her about cardinals, the archpriest,
Okay.
also known as the saint, or priests. You can
Okay.
ask her about those things or church affairs.
So, can you have cast Rally Cry before I went in?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
that I
it's
can
going.
consult with you on what to ask her?
Yeah.
So yeah, I will approach the bath.
Okay.
And just kind of go, oh wait, I got, not Bernard, not Norhagen. Okay. Can I join you?
Sit there, and she'll point at a spot
I will, Bernard.
that is covered in spikes.
Oh, Bernard will not. Would I know that? Yes, I will strip, and I will go ahead and gingerly sit on the.
Okay.
Oh,
Take 17 points of damage.
oh man.
It is like you are sitting on like an Iron Maiden, like you're floating on it, right?
Yeah.
So every once in a while you bounce up in the air, but then you gravity takes you back down. You're like, ow, ow,
This
ow.
is nice.
You notice it's the only spot in this entire jacuzzi that has metal rusted spikes.
Rusted even. Oh boy.
Thank you. This is so comfy. My sweet one. Are you having a relaxing time?
Oh, the best time, the best time. Ooh, the red dances on the white as she looks at your blood as it kind of streams
Yeah.
from you in the pool a little bit. All right,
In my brain, I'm like, okay, what should we ask her? It hurts.
roll a persuasion check to see how many questions you can ask her.
Persuasion?
It's a persuasion. But you rolled so high on the deception, I'll give you a +2 to the check.
23.
23. Okay. You get 5 questions.
Nice.
And I will ask as a drugged out high priest on a bender, right?
Okay. So.
Should have been thinking of this earlier. Figure out.
You can ask questions about them, or you can ask about their schedule, right? So you can ask about schedule. You can ask about rumors. You can ask about them specifically.
Archpriest schedule?
Yeah, figure out more. Yeah, what the kid specifically is going to be.
So, hey, ow. Is there... Put salt in this water? Lemon juice?
Salted.
Oh,
Would you like some lemons? She just beans you in the head with a lemon.
thank you. Oh,
Gotta resist that.
oh, such a... Yeah, Toast is like... This is hard.
Agnes is like, shut up!
I'm no I can do. No. So what's your boy's schedule looking like before these days that... Woo! Come on.
Roll me 2d3s.
I want about D3.
Yeah, baby.
D3 man.
3
Okay.
and 2.
Okay.
Looks like a deflated.
Yes, well, between 4 and 6 o'clock on the last day before he comes here, I hear he's going to be in prayers.
Prayers.
And then at 5 o'clock, he's going to be meeting with Cardinal Delva Osmond. Cardinal Delva and Osmond. Oh, sorry. It says Osmond? Cardinal Delver, and then it has Osmond. Is there a priest Osmond? There might be.
There is.
Yes, that's their.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, of course, at 6 o'clock, he will be departing and out. He'll be heading here, and he is expected to arrive at 7 o'clock. Currently, I have a large contingent of guards that are going to meet him at the halfway point at the bridge before the break. And that, the Cardinals will have a personal regiment of 4 guards, the Black Indian, who will be escorting him there. The other half the way. So do not worry, it'll be well protected. I may call on you once more
Oh, that would be...
before you die forever.
Yay. I can't wait. Must resist toast urge. So then, okay, so that's 1. So we have 4 left.
You can ask about the schedule again, just every time I have you roll.
Yeah.
See which
More
one-
schedule?
Yeah, because her brain is definitely wandering right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, anything else we can figure out about
You can ask about the schedule again.
I will.
Yeah.
he's You know, you know he's having a pretty late dinner on the feast day for some reason. We can find out what he's doing prior to that. That's taking so long.
Yeah. So, if I'll still roll, right?
No, you can ask about a specific time frame if you want.
Good. So what? I didn't know. Our boy is.
It's just with the roll you learn more.
Yeah.
But with specific, you ask about this specific time
So
frame.
what is he? What is our boy Tommy T, doing before those few hours leading up to that late dinner that I recall you telling me about?
You're talking about between 12 and 3 on the second day?
Yes. What's he doing from 12 down to 1800?
I can't give you the full. Well, no, I can give you.
It's
I can't give you the full thing because you didn't roll for it, but I can give you a 4 hour.
Yeah.
I can narrow it down. Like,
So if you specifically ask, I'll give you a 4 hour.
how about 1600 to 1800?
16 to 18?
Didn't we just hear 16 to 18 though?
Not for the archpriest.
Who was that for then?
At 4 a.m. was prayers.
For who?
The archpriest.
That's right. For the morning of day 3. We're asking about the evening of day 2.
Oh, I thought
No.
Evening of day
PM.
2. Okay, so
that's
1400 to
fine.
1800?
Yeah, no, 1600 day 2 to 1800 day 2.
It's between 16 and 1800.
Tell us what he's doing at 16, 17, and 18.
Yeah.
1600, he's going to be reading letters in his private room. And then between 17 and 1800, he's going to be watching the city.
For 2 hours?
Yes, specifically in room 45.
Is that his overlook?
I'm going to find out. Tony's got to pull up the map.
So, day 2, 1600 reading letters.
45,
and then 17,
45.
18 watching city.
Really? Room 45, watching the city. Looks like a long ass hallway to me. What about the external map? Did it say
Yeah,
any
this-
45?
There are 45, these 3 windows.
Yes. There's 3 giant windows on the 3rd floor. He normally watches the city from there.
Oh.
Yes, room 50 is his private gardens. Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry. You keep bouncing. Hold his shoulders down. As one of them kind of comes by and presses you down.
That one did.
An awkward erection by your right hand.
I thought one of the dogs bit you for real or something.
Oh,
God.
this is so great.
Yeah, just imagine weird shit going on in the background. That's all happening. Yeah, but not the weird stuff that's like nice to watch. It's like, oh.
Why do I imagine like Penn and Teller were there for some reason? Like that was the first
You
thing
know
that came
what?
to my head.
There's
like,
2
Penn and
magicians
Teller.
in the background just
Like, why-
awkwardly doing a show for probably an exuberant amount of money, right? One of them always quiet and the other one talking a lot. But it's 2 gin, right?
The lemon that you threw, I shoved their way so they can do something with
There's
it.
like a lemon awkwardly floating in the water. Yeah.
Teller grabs it and it's 2 lemons somehow.
Then he makes him disappear. Oh God, where'd the lemon go?
You rolled really high. You get more questions.
All right, so we get 3 more.
Oh boy, okay.
Yeah, day's not even out.
So more schedule, or should we specific people? Church people.
You guys can participate too if it helps. Like it's like as a group you're figuring this
Yeah.
out too. So it's and you all have the rally cry going on. So
Yeah.
I'm okay with you collaborating.
I just kind of feel like, we would have talked enough as a group that we could have, Jake and I could suss out kind of what to ask.
Yeah.
It seems like the kid spending quite a bit of time with Osmond the Confessor at the end of the day. And
Which can a 7-year-old really have to confess?
Yeah.
And then, apparently the
7?
professor hates kids.
Or if you're a
So-
Catholic 7-year-old, you have a lot to confess.
Turns out you poop. That's
Concentrated evil that's coming out of you. And it is a sin.
So yeah, maybe ask about.
No.
It's
Is it healthy?
There'll be nothing useful.
it
That could be-
solid?
Good consistency.
What's the color like?
Bathroom does he prefer?
So, two possible questions. Asking about Osmond's schedule and also asking about, like, why is he so involved with
I mean, we could do
the
both.
priest? If that could be one question, or I don't know, that'd be two.
How about this?
Be like, what's the deal with Osmond? He has kids, but he's hanging around with kiddos.
Yeah, I'll ask a general kind of like that. Why? Hey, Osmond, I've heard hates kids. Oh, that's starting to sting. Osmond really hates kids. So why does he hang out with the archpriest all the time? What's his deal?
Osmond? No, Osmond. He's just an asshole.
So like, what
But
is?
when he does the confessions with the
Yeah.
archpriest, you want to know that?
Yeah, does it take all day?
Oh, on the first day at 1300,
Osmond, 1300.
he is doing the confession with the archpriest in room 47.
That's at 1300, day 1.
Day 1. Room 47 is on the 3rd floor, on the eastern side.
Oh, go on.
Let me see if he has any more confessions with the archpriest.
That's awesome, right?
Yeah, Father Osmond.
He has dinner with the archpriest at 1900 on the 2nd day. And at 3 o'clock on the 3rd day, he is taking confession from the archpriest again in room 47.
Confessing before his prayers.
And at 6 o'clock, he will be departing with the archpriest on the 3rd day.
This is Osmond, right?
Yes.
It's Osmond, yeah, Father Osmond.
Interesting.
And the bitter, drunk confessor.
Yeah. Yes. Okay, that's question 3. So that's with 2 more.
Yeah. Specifically, his interactions with the archpriest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's with him, but he's not with him all the time. Room 47 and room 45 is where he does his.
We may want to know.
Oh, I'm sorry. Between 1900 and 2000, on day 1, he's having dinner with the archpriest.
So what about
Okay.
day 2?
Day 2.
1900 is not dinner?
No, that is still dinner. I mean, previously said it was.
Yeah, you said day 2, 1900. was
Yep.
dinner.
Day 2, he is also having dinner with the archpriest.
Okay, what in 2000 is also dinner?
Nope, just 1900.
Okay,
He's
never
having
mind.
dinner
That's fine.
with the archpriest.
One thing
I
may
missed
be-
one.
May
That's
be
fine.
helpful to know is, does he ever have any time to himself other than
The
when he's
archpriest?
watching the city? Yes.
Oh, he has his thing at walking in the garden, but we could ask more, yeah.
Is there any other times where he's by himself?
Yeah.
Father Osmond or the archpriest?
Tommy T, our boy.
Yes, oh boy, does he spend any time alone?
Tommy
Well,
Toast.
he's only 7, so he's not in puberty yet, but I assume if he has, well, he'll never have our appetites, he won't get that old. Technically, he'll be 7
Damn.
forever.
And I'm just thinking about, I hope he never has an appetite for a spiky bath chair.
Your brother is hating this.
You're specifically asking about times that he is alone.
You
Currently,
just
because
in general.
there's no alarm, between 6 and 8 o'clock, he is sleeping in his room on the 3rd floor. He's normally alone then.
6 and 8.
Yeah. On the first day,
So they wake him up early on day 2. for prayers.
6 and 9. 6 and 9 on the first day.
Yeah, so then on day 2 he's getting woken up early.
6 and 9, he's also normally alone when he walks the gardens at night. On day 2, he is going to walk the gardens by himself between 1 and 2.
Is she implying that he does that every day?
She's implying that he likes to walk the gardens at night, commonly by himself.
Every day or just that day?
Wait, did you say at 1 o'clock on 1 a.m.
After
on
the
day
midnight
2?
hour, yeah, between 1 and 2 a.m.
Okay,
He
so-
walks the gardens,
So day 2, 1 o'clock.
which is room 50.
Yeah.
This is thing.
This is the Archpriest, yeah.
Yeah.
We've already had that one.
I thought we had that on. It was the end of day 1 or end of day 2.
It was our, that's day
Yeah.
2.
But this is the beginning of day 2.
Yeah. Each
Because
night.
1 a.m.
Oh,
on day 2.
And that's what I'm asking. Is she implying that
Yes,
every
between-
night he's
Yeah, but-
walking?
She generally implies that.
Okay.
Between 1 and 2, maybe. If he's not sleeping. See, our little boy has trouble sleeping, and sometimes when he has trouble sleeping, he walks the gardens. So if you can't find him in his room late at night, he's walking in the gardens.
Okay. So 1 a.m. to 12 to 1.
So when he's sleeping, he's alone. And when he's walking the gardens, he's alone. He also sleeps. He normally sleeps between 6 and 9 o'clock every single day.
Okay.
If he's not doing that, he's either in prayer on the 3rd floor or walking the gardens on the 3rd floor.
Okay.
As a general assumption she has. His bedtime is normally 2200.
22 is bed.
Normally, unless he has an appointment,
22 is bed. Okay.
which sometimes he does.
Is the courtyard where the garden is, or do we know where the garden is yet?
We do know where the garden is. It's like a
Yeah.
square quadrangle in the middle of
It's area 50.
It is Area
It is
50,
Area
okay.
it's a courtyard.
And he normally walks the gardens at midnight or the hours after midnight.
Okay.
So I'll give you that.
Thank you.
But he's either doing that or sleeping on the 3rd floor.
Gotcha.
Is he under guard?
No, he's alone. That's what we're asking.
But like even like guards outside of his room. Like maybe
Yes, there are guards outside of his room,
Okay.
and there's generally guards that are stationed near the gardens, but not in the gardens.
So there's nobody with him, but they're in the vicinity.
Yes.
Okay.
He's generally protected because, of course, the entirety of the castle is protected by a god blind. You can't teleport in or out of it, as well as you can't fly into it.
How would like Bernard's chain work if the kid is in the castle and Bernard?
The castle's only about...
But I'm just saying, if you can't teleport in, and Bernard were to get like the kid's in the castle, and Bernard gets like a mile away, he can't go right back to the kid. Then, if the kid's in the castle, he can only go until he hits the blind.
Yeah.
Or did you mention last week that he doesn't teleport right to him? He just goes back within a mile.
Within a mile.
Oh, never mind.
So
Yeah,
it's like he can't get through that wall. Like it's
Gotcha. Okay, so he's not thrown back. He just stopped. Oh, okay, never
You
mind.
get teleported on the top of a roof in a neighboring building
Oh, jeez.
with the doors locked. Like, help!
Well, this didn't work out. Better try to make some distance up.
So that one's a little bit more generalized, but generally you know his sleeping patterns. He normally sleeps till about 9, which you can assume on day 1 and day 2. Obviously, day 3, that's not going to be the norm because he has to be somewhere by 6.
Yeah.
And between the hours of 12 and 2 o'clock, he can be found at least somewhat within those periods to be walking the gardens.
Gotcha.
And that's probably true for at least both of the days.
I like that.
Right.
Is he an elf?
He is technically a half-elf.
Yeah, half elf, half fae.
Half-fae.
Okay, so that's why he doesn't need a ton of sleep. Okay.
Yeah, so like half-elf, half-fae, yeah. So
Also, he's like 7.
I wish I could.
so he might be
function
more
on
of an
4.
Azamar than he is a half-elf, right? So who knows? Maybe that's why he needs more sleep.
blind to God.
except for when they are.
So that's what? That's 3. You get what? 2 more?
Yeah, 2 more.
2 more. You're asking more specific questions, so less less information, but more specific.
I'll take 2 more.
Yeah, I don't know. 2 more. Okay, so we found out kind of why he's with Confessor alone. and kind of more about his schedule. Is there anything else anyone can really think of? I'm starting to think, like, are there times when he ever leaves the keep? But that might be too close to this event that might not happen normally.
Yeah, sounds like you keep him pretty well confined there.
Yeah.
Doesn't get a whole
The
lot
endo guard
of
is
time to
pretty much
himself.
around him all the time.
What
Well,
if-
currently not. It's only on the last day that they're gonna be there.
Oh.
Normally, it's normal guards. The Endro Guard are elite, like an adventuring party's worth of dudes, right? Like elite, which means they are more than 10 levels, right? So generally between like 11 to 15th level characters, right? So you'll be fighting a party of dudes.
What about if something were to go wrong? Does he have some kind of a safe room or escape route?
Yeah. Excuse me, just wanted to know, because you mentioned guards and safety. If something were to happen, does our little boy Tommy T have somewhere to go? Escape route, safe room?
I mean, if enough alarm is raised, then I'll be brought there. But generally, if a large amount of alarm is raised, he is brought to... He's generally brought to room 43.
Room
This is
43.
where he's watching the city from.
45.
That's next to
is
there.
45 is where he watches the
Oh,
city.
okay. That's
Room 43 is normally where he's brought to an initial measure if he's on the 3rd floor. If he's anywhere else, they'll generally bring him more towards the central keep. But if he's on the 3rd floor, which normally is on room 43.
Okay.
Room 43 is known as the... Let me look at the map. The Archpriest's Chapel. That's his private chapel.
Big deal.
I wish you had a private chapel.
The ocean is my chapel. And the boats are my cathedrals.
Okay. Is
I
that
don't think
is
that
that
tracks.
all the questions, or you got
One more.
One more.
One
All right.
more. Maybe. Ask if Bernie can see his son the day of the festivities or not.
So, as you... that stings. Thank you. As you know, our blessed boy, my son, will be ascending on high to the Avatar state.
Yes.
So, in honor of that, would it be possible to see the child and say my goodbyes as a
Wish
father
to
to a son?
say goodbye to my son as his donor.
Yep. You have such a sweet way with words. Oh,
I've been known to have my kindness.
a heavy-breasted one who's okay. I really gotta move off that spike there. That was just
Nope,
getting a
push
little
him down. Take 20 more points of damage.
Darling, your damage to my HP is ecstatic.
So you're worried about the rust now. You're like, what does rust do?
Oh, my jaw.
You have protection from tetanus.
Well, we haven't had a doctor for a while. We're not up on our shots.
Health insurance ran out. Oh, the pain and the stinging. Oh,
Keep this up and you might get to die in there.
it's gonna read to you. Maybe if you let me
No,
see.
read to me while you're doing this.
Okay. Chapter 4.
So your question was again.
Would it be possible to see the boy?
There you go.
That's as his donor.
Yeah, I'm just looking at his schedule. Sorry about that.
And I lifted.
What the hell?
I sent her
Just
flowers to her. Whew. she thought they smelled sweet. Did Electria? And this was one of her temptations. I tempted her with the flower. Oh, God, that spike really hurts.
But I don't have that copy of Lawfully anymore.
Okay.
Temptation 3.
Let me look at our son's schedule here. She pulls out a piece of paper.
Do so, oh, malicious one.
Oh, you want to meet with him? You want to meet with him? How badly do you want to meet with our son?
You know what? Oh, beautiful benevolence. I really do. So much so that, you know, if you want to use the big spike, I mean, I could keep trying to read to you
You really mean that?
Oh, God.
with all my heart.
And fade to black.
Fade to black. She's going to agree that
Gaelic severs the mental link.
she's going to agree that you can meet with their son, with her,
Oh, okay.
watching the city between 17 and 1800 on the second day.
Okay. So on the second day, 17 to 1800,
Yes.
we can go meet the
Bernard can meet
Yes.
with her.
All right.
You're going to take 50 more points of damage.
No, it's a big spike. You said 15?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you said
You're not
15.
worried the spike.
I thought you said 50 yet.
Yeah. So just you got a little bit of a limp, and
I'm gonna leave. As I walk out, I shut the door behind me. I just give the kid a look like, oh, Bernard.
Yes, if you wouldn't mind toast robing yourself.
No, I'm not doing that. I'm leaving.
You're not walking into the street naked and bleeding.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Oh my God.
you have they cast some robes on you, right?
They're gonna be stuck.
You've got your dignity.
I presume Bernard has bandages for such an occasion for his own wounds.
Yeah,
yes.
we'll fade to whatever. Like you're operable, right? It's just you've seen better days.
Oh, yes, I have.
There we go. It wasn't the day you were expecting, but it was the day you deserved.
Kind of the day you asked for, really.
Yeah, he wanted to go that far with her.
We have a chance now to snatch and grab the kid.
Okay. You have one possible route to do it.
So yeah, we'll let Bernie know. Hey, you get to meet your kid on this day. She'll be there
Why would I want to do that?
to say goodbye before he ascends.
But she's gonna be there.
I know, Bernie, and she's no galleon.
Yeah,
she's
it's one of those death flowers. Like it looks nice, and then you smell it, and it's really bad.
Bernie, let's not talk about flowers right now. I'm in enough pain.
Oh no!
Well, to be clear, we got secured an appointment for Bernard to visit
Yes.
his son, so
Yes.
we could have your brother take your place and possibly use that as an avenue to get your son out of there.
Well, good.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. I need some ointment and some rest.
Throws a jar at you and walks away.
You dick! Later, bro!
Missed you.
You guys can reconvene and figure out what part you're gonna do next.
Oh, thank you.
I'm gonna.
It is now 5 o'clock, you said?
Yeah, it's 5 o'clock, right? You guys are able to reconvene because at this point you guys have a safe house, right? You guys are able to secure a safe house, which is nearby.
So, Archie Tom T, is going to be meeting Bernie.
On the feast day at 1700 to 1800.
To
Archie Tati?
Yeah,
Tommy T.
Archie Tom T.
Tommy T!
Tamatia.
Let me use the bathroom.
He's
Why
told me
not?
in tails.
You guys figure out what you want, where you want to go, and who you want to talk to next. There's a lot.
If
You
he
guys-
was younger, take a Todd.
I have more information than you guys are probably going to be able to learn, right? But it's definitely like all of it's useful because I don't know how you're going to pull it off.
Let's go through every NPC, 20 questions each, until we get what we need to know.
Sure.
We just start torturing people as we go.
We just find the most direct route to the final boss, and we'll just resolve it that way. That's how we always do.
There you go.
We can't fly into it or teleport.
That's our main modes of transport. We're screwed. We have to walk?
I think we should try to figure out who the Cardinal's favorite prostitutes are.
If it's a guy prostitute and he wants to do spiky stuff to him, I'm out.
Come on, you're the most experienced.
I hate that. I need more chocolate.
Are you sure it didn't awaken anything with you?
Oh, I'm sure. It buried more things. More memories are being repressed. Captain, to make me feel better, could you give me like a ship-related order? Like, unfurl the sails, keel haul to one guy.
I don't know if we're gonna make it back to the ship ever.
That's a good
This
point.
might not happen after this.
No, please, just one order, like secure the cargo hold, please. Just make me feel better, Captain.
Fix the rudder.
Oh, thank you. I feel a little bit better.
We could try.
Now for real, fix your rudder. It's still bleeding everywhere.
He will gingerly walk off to the restroom
We could
or hit the head.
try to find a way to get Maladonna to not be there. Get her busy with something else. I don't know what that something else could be.
That's kind of her top priority is.
Although, has she ever had snake before?
That's a good point.
Or duck
I don't take pain, I cause it.
So it's perfect.
from the bathroom? I don't like that, Captain. That's
Look,
not
Captain,
good
you're
enough.
technically on a break, and you want to broaden your horizons at the moment.
Yeah, as your relationship therapist, Dr. Scarlett would have recommended you take healthy breaks,
She would-
preferably away from that red-haired halfling hussy. And you should go with the other red-haired halfling hussy.
So, let's see.
What if we spike her
No, don't use the word spine.
her opium somehow and
Then you spike it with.
Captain, I can't sit down right now.
So, lacing her opium with something to incapacitate her?
like smooth.
Oh my god. Oh my, yeah. Woo! We'll send her on a nice trip.
I'm never giving it up.
Now, come on, Smoothie. You can share a little bit.
It's possible. You can always look for stuff in the marketplace too, right? I'm saying you can look for anything in the marketplace. It just takes time.
Find time in a bottle. I'd look for
So
something to
we're at,
poison
like-
her opium.
We're 5 o'clock on.
Hey, Sarah, does Tony take
the
opium? You
first
can lace
day?
it.
On the first day, right? And you get 3 free days before we even get to
So,
whenever.
any of this stuff.
Any of this stuff. You're learning about the future.
to your point, if we want to learn more about the prostitute and the favorite singer, it might be a good idea to try to talk to them before they skedaddle.
So we
from
could
the
talk to
mountains.
Livia then, the madam.
And then
Yeah.
when it's
Because we could split
late
up,
enough,
can't we?
then we can. Yeah, we could split up if we wanted to.
And you have tongues, so you probably could navigate the market to look for something if we had to. I don't have
talk to
tongues.
shopkeepers in the market anyway.
Yeah.
All the gyms. I can
You
talk
have
to,
tongues.
no
You
problem.
have tongues, don't you?
I do have tongues. Without tongues, I can talk to the gym though that speak not infernal, fire elemental,
Primordial.
primordial. There we go.
I can speak other stuff.
Ignite,
Ignite, yeah.
specifically.
That doesn't help.
Is the fire version.
You could,
Milk some gladiator.
Yep.
got
Some
the,
gladiator milk.
got that skiing.
We're gonna do a heist. You'll spend the whole time in the gladiator pit.
Guys, I got 10 gallons. Are we good to go? Strong, we've been done for a while.
Once again, you can do other things. Just think about like what your character could contribute to.
Mm-hmm.
No, he's getting into dairy.
Yeah.
There you go.
Deciding to maybe go into farming.
You also can't always pray for. You can look for stuff. You can look for stuff, right? That might be helpful to whatever you want to do.
Broader points. Two things to look for on this first day would be talking to the prostitutes, and then possibly talking to Osmond when he's in his cups.
A foot of a toy.
I brought you a foot.
Osmond,
It's
we
called a little
specifically need to be
spike.
careful around.
Yes.
He's
He's
strong.
miserable, but he also sounds like a pretty...
So strong. And I don't want to give it to you, but at
I
the
think
same
it'd be
time,
better with Osmond would be to find out where he
gonna throw
lives
that away.
and have like Toast break into it and find something in there. See what stuff he can find inside.
Oh, you're gonna use the rogue as a rogue? Is that allowed?
Sure.
Wow.
I'll allow it.
No, yeah.
So,
Because I can't talk to anybody really.
who's okay? So who's
So I can
going?
break in.
Oh, you guys are still figuring out.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Keep going. Keep going. I didn't
So yeah, if you want me to go
We're gonna find
do some
out.
break-in stuff,
So
yeah.
we should find out where he lives so we can send
Osmond?
you off. Yes. We should talk to prostitutes for sure. / potentially Madam.
Livia.
Well, if you know, Decadic has proven to have certain magnetism, and if she is
What?
a madam, she might be a little more receptive to his particular magnetism, which apparently people like.
I don't have any magnetic spells prepared today. I'm not sure what you're getting at.
Oh,
It
bless him.
doesn't need to be.
Bless him. His innocence and your milking. What could go wrong?
Jesus.
This world doesn't make sense to me. The spikes and everything. And him trying to be cool. This is.
I figure at this point you're like half high off opium.
Joe, I'm out of here.
Oh yeah, you got a contact high like nothing.
Boy,
Yeah, I don't know what was in that water, and I'm pretty sure that wasn't just rust on those spikes.
The whole pool is actually just LSD.
If that's the case,
So that might not have been a lemon.
That's right. This entire heist, he just been a bad trip.
You're still the jacuzzi, right? You haven't noticed.
So in reality, it's just us walking around the ship, and the crew's like, "What's wrong with you?"
We had to save my brother.
Romaxis again!
That didn't happen either.
That would be like the best weapon ever. A dragon as a brother weapon of LSD.
Oh my god! Alright.
I can see it's a fairy dragon attack, right? LSD.
Angel dust.
Fairy dust.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright.
So Osmond's house, I break it. What?
So we can't do that yet because we have to get the information first.
Yeah. Maybe you can tail Osmond when he leaves the bar back to his place.
Okay.
Yeah, well, wait, am I good at being stealthy? And not just as my class,
Hope
but...
so.
Oh yes, no, I'm not. I have disadvantage on stealth.
Oh,
We're
Because
all
I have my
terrible at
shield.
stealth.
I mean, I'm better at stealth because I don't have my full plate on it. But I'm still not.
You just one play.
I mean, it's still not great. But
Hey, be good, you
You
two.
and Decadic are probably the
Don't
best
be
at
mean.
stealthing.
let's get
What?
doesn't somebody have? Don't you have pass without a trace? Or no, you have. Pass.
I have passed out a trace. I will. Well, I like how you guys don't.
Do you have a clue what you do?
Look,
He's been through a rough day. Okay.
as I say, as I stand.
He might have
Awkwardly
forgotten pass without a trace after what he's been through.
Captain, I don't know what's happened in the last 3 hours. I'm really trying really hard to suppress all memories. Let me see if I actually have it prepared. Yes, I do. It's concentration, and it's as a ranger, not as a rogue.
That makes sense.
All right.
Your other class you forgot you had.
So I don't think you even have to prepare them as a ranger. You just have the ones you know all
Yeah.
the time. So
And I can also do Misty Step if I absolutely have to. Yeah, so I can do pass out a trace, sneak in. So like if we find out Osmond's location, what would I be looking for specifically?
People confess things to him, so you want to look down for like written records of things that people may.
You think he would write down? Oh, that's right, because he's bitter.
We did find out that he does have dirt on a lot of people. So if he did,
So he might actually be more likely to write down. Okay, so I will be looking for like notes on confessions.
Yes. Find out people's
Might be
dirty
trouble
little
so that you
secrets.
can't
You
read.
can maybe block them all if need be, or at
Oh,
least
that's
figure out
right,
what
yeah.
their proclivities are. To...
Wait, I don't have comprehend languages. Because that helps you read, right? Not speak.
Yeah, that helps you read.
I don't see
strawberry
it.
lemonade's not great.
It's okay.
Yeah,
I think because it's not fizzy enough.
yeah. I was a little disappointed.
I wouldn't drink a lot of it. Although.
Says the gingerbread man.
Oh, this still hurts to cover that. My friend who lives in I think he lives in Denmark right now. He was like, send it to me, and I was like, it won't survive the trip. And you don't want it that bad. Yeah, I sent a picture of it. I was like, I'm addicted to this, and he's like, send it to me.
I don't think they let it through customs.
I don't. They destroyed the ship it came.
So, what
I
is the
don't
issue?
have.
It's probably a bit early still to tell Osmond back.
Yeah, but I
don't
don't
know
have
the
comprehend languages. But I bet I could take the time to learn it really quick, like find
We
it.
can
in
stash my armor in the hideout, and I can come hang out with you for the break. Because since you're gonna use Pass Without Trace to do some stealthing.
Yeah,
Okay, so you two
Yeah.
plan on scoping out
finding Osmond's house.
Osmond's house and scoping out his stuff.
Yeah, breaking in and looking for any notes that he has
Okay.
on confessions.
What about you two?
Prostitutes?
like just in general.
We're sending our two OP people for the prostitute stuff, yeah. You got the milking, he's got
Yeah.
the charm.
I assure you, I don't.
So you guys are going to Madame Livier's.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So which one do we want to do first? The B&E or the E&B?
I think. I don't know. I'm gonna use the restroom though.
Okay.
Okay.
So-
E and B.
We're starting with Madame Livier. Madame Livier, you find yourselves in front of a brothel. What is the brothel's name? Let me see if the
Grumpy
brothel.
Whispering eye.
Give me a second. Enchanter's General Shop Church.
It's not on the map that I can see.
It does have a name. Wait a second. The Bloody Rest. The Bloody Rest is an inn/brothel.
May I ask where?
It is in the other market.
Okay.
Market 1 or 2? 2.
2. Market 2. In a side street, in Market 2, the street outside is crowded with shoppers, and you guys find it easily because you immediately, as you walk into the district, you are solicited by a prostitute. The tavern
For a good time, honey.
is a long and large single-story building with a gray shingle.
The half orcs were allowed in this
floor.
city.
It is covered in a high vaulted ceiling and a large stew pot over the fire. Madame Livier is she is half elf, half Afreet. So she looks like a half elf, right? Except she has
What is a fruit?
Afreet is a genie.
That's the fire one. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the fire base. So she looks like a half elf, except she has tan skin, and her hair is literally dancing around as if it's on fire. Like fire is cascading along her shoulders and her neck and her head. Not enough to catch you on fire, but it's as if it is flame, right? As you could run your hands through, it's this warm light that's almost tangible, and you can feel it. She has
Yes.
a gold beaded. It's not quite a circlet. It's more like a chain, right? It just rests upon her head, and it connects to her ears. She has a very low bodice, extremely low bodice, and she's wearing more makeup than she should. right? And she has gold rings all over her fingers, which are either of your characters have been to brothels in the past or anything like that.
I mean, there was the one that we broke into back in Rokugan.
Yeah, that's
Just
true.
like the brothel in Rokugan.
We flushed out
Anything else outside of that?
Yeah.
No,
It's just
no.
more of a, okay, so you guys aren't familiar with, like, what, like, dock people would have, right? The masters of the dock wear, so that you know as you walk in the room, this is the master of the dock.
Sure.
You guys aren't immediately familiar with that, but through these interactions you will learn that madames overly paint themselves and wear gold rings on their fingers and dress in a certain way that you know they are not one of the working ladies, but they themselves are, to signal like a peacock, I am the person you talk to for appointments.
Okay.
She is also by the bar. This does look like a tavern, except for it's not a sausage fest, right? There are a lot of other ladies who are very they're in the bloom of their youth,
Okay.
and a few boys in the bloom of their youth as well.
Okay.
But imagine like an opium den, lots of curtains, tiled floors, lots of tea services, that kind of thing, and a lot of side rooms.
I'll tease your services.
So a big room, and then just
Thank you, Matt.
just two long hallways of just side rooms. You'll be smoking probably tobacco
Okay.
out there and serving drinks. Amongst there's only like currently there's only about 4 male half elves here and 2 female half elves who are not
This was a Gregory.
prostitutes. That are here.
Oh, so like patrons.
Patrons, 5
Okay.
patrons.
Customers.
Generally, and you have a lot of different people who are walking in and out, and they're just kind of eyeing the goods, looking at menus. Some of them look like they're building up the courage.
Now, is this looking at it? Is it more of just a brothel, or is it just a place where people go to?
It's more of a brothel
Okay.
than a tavern.
Okay.
You could definitely probably have a meal here, but it'd be like, oh, okay, well, we also have food. It's mostly like cheese and fruit trays, but whatevs.
Like, a buffet at a strip club.
Yeah.
You know it's got to be safe.
Right.
Everybody goes there for the buffet.
Except Ron Swanson.
Not that buffet.
Okay. So I assume that we see the madam and
Yeah.
we recognize her as the madam.
Yes, I'll give you that.
Okay.
And at this point, by the end of the conversation, you will be aware of now how to find the madam of a brothel.
Okay. I think we play this like we're trying to get some prostitutes between 8 and 10. We find out which ones aren't going to be there.
Okay, so you're trying to
I went to a
find
very
out
dark place very
which
quickly.
ones are not going to be
and
there
I'm
between
ashamed.
8 and 10 on which day.
Let's say it's today. Let's say we're having a
2-day event.
a 2-day event for my good friend who's getting married, and we want to show him a good time, and we want to schedule our time with the prostitute.
I went to the wrong social thing.
From 9 to 10 tonight and tomorrow night.
I'm looking at. Never mind. Oh, I went too dark so fast. I don't
I
like
don't
me.
know where you're going.
I hate me.
Tell us off
8 and
stream.
10. So which one has the... let me read up
Would
on
you
it.
kindly?
Go ahead and roll me... who's doing the persuasion?
He is.
Okay.
She does speak all languages, so...
No, I don't. Oh, she
She
does.
does.
Wonderful.
She has a ring of tongues.
She is a cunning linguist.
Let's see, what am
I
I
love
playing?
that. I
Persuasion.
love that.
Well versed in country matters.
28.
She's a good down below. Down under.
So, you guys learn... Basically, there are 6 girls and 2 boys consistently who are on the menu, but are not available during those times. She will say that they're engaged in other business. What would you get in total?
28.
28. Jesus, so you get 7 questions.
Oh,
Good lord.
we are
Yeah.
doing well.
Specifically between 7 and 8, and you learn who they are, and they have the status as servants. So not only are some of them actual prostitutes, some of them are actually just servants who she has go out there, and this is kind of like their night job. So you learn exactly who they are and who goes every single night. And then they go through in the side gate.
So there's 8 total that
8 total.
go there every night.
Yes, and there's 6 girls and 2 boys.
Okay. First question that comes to mind would be how long have they been doing it?
They change up every 6 days.
It's one of the oldest professions,
So
dude.
every 6 days they'll change up who, but it's always 6 girls and 2 boys.
Okay.
These are their current ones, and they'll be going for the next 3 days.
Humans have been doing it.
Sorry, for the next 6 days, so that covers the entirety of the adventure.
Okay.
That's cool.
So keep that in mind too, if you guys wanted to. Yeah.
If you're looking for a good time.
I hope they want something exotic.
You just learn whom. That's about what you learn right now. You have many more questions. 6 more, I believe.
Okay.
Never been with someone with incompatible parts.
Scarlet would have found a way.
Yep.
You can dig in more, but
Bless her.
Who's the most sought after of those 8?
Ruth the cleaner is the favorite of Father Gomstead.
Cardinal?
Yes, Cardinal Gomstead.
Father Cardinal.
Sorry, Cardinal Gomstead.
Father Cardinal Priest Olmsted.
Father Cardinal Priest Gomstead.
Esquire.
The third!
I actually spelled Olmsted that time.
It's Gomstead.
And she's called Ruth the Cleaner. Does that mean she has another job apart from this one, or is that just a title she's known by?
The cleaner, like a mob cleaner.
I will give you this for free because it's just a little bit, but not too much clarification. She is specifically the Cardinal's personal favorite. She's off the menu at all times.
all the time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cleans the Cardinal.
So Olmsted. Okay, so
Gomstead, yeah.
So she works in the brothel as a cleaner, not as a prostitute, except when
he wants her.
so she's willing, and just to make sure, she's willing to let us know that the Cardinal does this.
You
She doesn't have
rolled
it.
enough where you get enough innuendos
Okay.
to understand that.
Okay.
It's kind of like an open secret, right? If she was under confession, she wouldn't say it, but, you know.
Unless you like that. You want to be her little confessor?
I think you broke him.
There hasn't been a well in how many sessions? I can't handle this.
It's a desert, too.
2?
Feels like 1,000.
God, I miss Scarlet.
Where do their liaisons usually take place?
Good work.
Good question. Let me look up Ruth the Cleaner and Father Gomstead.
Oh, like
Ruth
this
the
specific room.
Cleaner.
Oh, good idea.
Or yeah, I mean, this could be
Specific
another
room.
way to figure out where he lives.
Oh!
so they always go to the keep for.
Do they just meet there? Yeah. Good idea. Good thing indicating.
Let me look it up.
Oh, Decade's not thinking anything. No, he's just in total shutdown shock.
Just nosebleeds all the
There's
time.
an unreasonable amount of prostitutes that are propositioning to
Blue
gay.
screen of death. Please restart.
It's just awkward at this point.
Just thinking, oh god, that's right, I'm getting married. Ah!
Oh, you really are.
Yes.
You are.
We probably talked about this, but who are you getting married to?
To Tatiana's sister.
That's right.
Engagement
Okay.
arranged by my dad, and then rescued her sister Tatiana.
So that
Wow.
means Toast will still be his cousin.
Okay. Father Bob, Father Lukeman, Servant, John the cook, Gertrude the laundress, Ruth the cleaner. She is young, thin, blonde, angular, and elven. She speaks in a very soft voice. She must better her life and serve the church. She is pious, but easily led. She's dumb. Dumb.
Okay.
She's just dumb. Ruth always blunders into things wrong. She will cry. She trusts in a complex test. She works with Lydia. Where the fuck are there? All right, let me check his Gomstead. Morning routine, walking, lunch with the archpriest. Ah,
Cardinal G.
yes, almost a mean
Cardi G.
A2.
Help me.
Let me look. Meeting with 2200. He normally meets with Ruth the cleaner. He'll meet 2200 on the first day. He'll meet with Ruth the cleaner. And walking appointment, dinner, reading by candlelight, sleeping, walking, meeting with Hubert. Yes, it looks like just with at 2200 in area A2. What the fuck is A2? Oh, is that his house?
In the map?
Yeah.
In his private home?
Yeah. You learn where his private home is, and you learn that he has a personal appointment with her at 2200 at his house.
Every day.
Oh, actually, he'll be having dinner at his apartment, so he's going to have dinner with her between 2000 and 2200. But specifically, 2200 is the busy hour. So.
Okay.
That's every day?
No, that's just going to be on the first day.
No.
Special occasion.
And you say first day, that's the...
This first day on the
Yeah. The first day of the calendar.
Not the day we're on, but
Not
the
the day
first
you're
day.
on, but the,
Good, good.
technically like the fourth day.
It's like Star Wars.
You
It's the
learn that
first
she's
day, but
just
it's actually the fourth one.
absolutely unavailable when you press the issue. You learn she has a personal cleaning appointment, a cleaning appointment which she will be paid for dinner on that first day. And you generally get the innuendos with your persuasion check.
That was Golmstead's home.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and you learn where his house is. Okay.
So not to keep.
So that's what, 3 pieces of information?
Yes.
Yeah.
4 more?
Yep. Or more.
Wow.
Strom's just charming the pants off everybody here.
She also knows rumors, so if you're curious about those, but
He's in the right place to do it.
Do the guards, the senior guards, frequent your establishment?
let me take a look.
Not the endo, but the normal dudes.
Like the gate guards, whatever.
Ah,
That is a good question, though.
specifically the-
Bonk that next, yes.
Do we?
Yeah, Henry of Bonk frequents here often,
Okay.
and he is also deeply in debt.
Not
everybody
with bunk.
Henry of Bonk is deeply in debt with the mistress, and she inquires if you know him and whether he's going to pay off his hefty amount he owes the house.
Hefty is hefty.
Very hefty.
Hefty. Wimpy.
Essentially, it's 500 copper,
Wow.
which is hefty for most.
Hey, leverage on him. Hey, we'll pay your debt if you help us out.
Easily bribable.
Easily bribable.
Most easily bribed between the two gate guards.
Mm-hmm. And then the other one is usually close by him, so they are both.
So you're gonna ask about the Endo Guard now?
Yeah. Then we'll ask, do any of the Black Endo Guard
Is this
frequent?
Is this the best one in town? Like from what you've run into, is this the best one, or just the?
I think it's the only one.
This is the brothel.
Oh, okay.
There is this is okay.
This is the brothel.
Never mind.
So there could be others, but this is
they're obviously probably like privateer prostitutes, but this is the brothel, right? This is equivalent of the Bunny Ranch.
I'm a
in
freelance.
Vegas, right? This is the place people know of.
Ask, what about your competitors? I'm looking at price ranges. If I...
Oh well, if you want syphilis, just go.
Okay, then I was gonna say ask about the Endo. Yeah.
yeah. Let's ask him again.
Yes. The night before. Let me look at the calendar here. Oh, I got sneeze too. Oh no.
Let's see.
Thank you. Sorry. I blame Barack Hussein Obama.
Barack insane Obama.
Hussein. Like Saddam. People forget the Hussein, but it's...
I miss him. I miss Obama.
Saddam Hussein Obama. Bin Laden.
Between the hours of 22 and 2400 hours, all of the Black Endo Guards will be here at the establishment celebrating the night before they have to escort the saint.
So on day 2.
Yes, day 2 between where was that?
22 to 24.
Yeah, 22 to 2400 hours. All of the guards will be here in the room, and all of them will be celebrating with prostitutes. And also the brothel is locked down. Like it is. This is only for them.
Private event.
Private event.
And I was I'm asking as a player, not as a character, but this is like if no alarm has been raised, right? That's
If
what
no
we're assuming.
alarm has been raised.
Gotcha.
Yes. If the alarm is currently at 2 or less,
Yeah.
this is what's going to happen.
Gotcha.
If it's higher, specifically 5 or more, this may change. But this is kind of their celebration before they have to escort escort the saint in the last hour. The description of the Black Endo Guards is they're basically black knights, right? Full plate, full helms, black shawls, right? They are like walking nightmares, but they're kind of like faceless strangers.
Kind of like the guy who came and talked to me.
Yeah, all of them are humanoid though, so all of them are full elves, and most of them are 3rd or 4th descended from Lord Maladek.
Oh, interesting.
Only his direct bloodline guards his bloodline.
But they're not the ones he eats.
No, they have not been sainted.
This is a question more for me than I think what our goal here.
Oh, God.
Are there any incredibly powerful enchanters or wizards in the town
Yes.
that I would be able to see?
That you would be able to speak to.
Yes.
Yes. Specifically, there are a few. You rolled high enough and you're talking to the right person, right? Clara Amakir.
What's hers?
Amakir.
Amakir.
Amakir. Clara Amakir. She runs the world's market. She is an enchanter, and she is a powerful enchanter. She is a Astarian born, but she migrated here, and she is one of the few. She only owns a shop because she was married to a Jinn, but that Jinn died under mysterious circumstances. And she now runs the shop
That's
because she owned his deed.
Okay.
Are you looking for someone in Maladak City to lift the curse from
Maybe.
Maladak's sword from
Maybe.
your...
Oh my god.
It's a bold move.
We'll see.
Last question is, anyone who can make special shoes that can walk on sand without being detected?
You know this guy named Maladak? He's trying to kill me.
Oh, she's a real brick.
Hey, you got anything about that'll keep flowers away from me? I need the opposite of Miracle Grow. I want Roundup.
Ring of
Play with
Roundup.
cancer abilities.
Yay! That's the
You have
side
10
effect
years
of
yet to live, but I guarantee no flowers.
Uh-huh. That's awesome.
Oh.
Cast Blight 3 times a day. Bam.
Can you think of anything?
Indicatic? Absolutely not. As for me,
Seriously, if you're curious about that as an item, I can make it.
Maybe.
It depends how this heist goes.
yeah.
Oh, my sleepy girl.
I might be ask if any of the other priests or cardinals swing by the brothel at all, like frequent customers here.
That's a good question. Let me. Do you want to ask that?
Yeah.
Give me a second here. Can I still think cast? Okay, okay. Oh, okay. That's impossible dirt. Let me look up,
You okay with that, Toast?
Oh, good.
You learn a juicy piece of gossip. Foreman, who's a candle maker who works out of the Sober Monk Inn, is the illegitimate son of Cardinal Delver and looks exactly like Cardinal Delver.
Oh, we already knew that.
Like exactly.
Not the
like
exact part.
Oh, good point.
He doesn't know who his father is, but it's a little dirty secret around town that he is. But if you threw a robe on him, it would look just like him.
Switcheroo.
He's
Part
also
two.
an idiot.
Perfect!
Just like our last plan.
Okay. Let me also look. John the cook comes out here pretty often. Gertrude the laundress, one of her daughters, works out of here. and works as a maid. She's one of the 6 people.
Yeah.
Not Gertrude, but her daughter is one of the 6 people. And her daughter is currently in debt. That's why she works as a prostitute. Herbert the butler also owes a little bit of money out of here. He comes not often, but there's a 40% chance every day of the heist that he may be there. Obviously, Ruth the cleaner is here a lot. She's not not a prostitute. Henry Bonk's here all the time. Black Underguard. That's about what you get.
Okay.
I don't really have anything else for them and kitchen staff. John's an asshole, though. He likes to abuse his staff.
John.
He is the cook, I believe. Yeah. John the cook. He's normally working in the kitchen. When he's not in the kitchen, he's here abusing the fellow prostitutes. She doesn't like him very much. Not many people would cry if he died.
So we pay off a couple people's debts, we kill a few people, and we're good to go. Okay.
I see no downside.
Yeah.
Does, I don't know if you would know from the picture, that's with Thormund. Does he, the Cardinal's son, through one of the prostitutes working here? Is that known, or?
Thormund?
Yeah, who's his mother?
Ah.
Scarlet? How's that possible?
That broom of flying, man. Takes her
Okay,
anywhere.
fuck it, I'm going with it. The owner, the sober monk owner's wife, Alice, is his mother.
And she's having an affair with him?
Secretly is his mother. She gave him up years ago for adoption.
And she's having an affair with her son.
She doesn't know.
Well, it's a Bible channel.
I was saying,
I'm going with it.
it makes sense because see, it looks exactly like her dad, but it's like I can't be my kid, but it does look just like him. And boy, am I got the hots for that. So,
John the Stout, luckily, has only been married to her for about 12 years, so no idea.
wait, how old was Thormund?
Thormund is...
I believe
Page
Thormund
8.
is young. He's about 18. He's
Okay.
18.
okay.
He's 18 years old.
But throw a robe on him, and from a distance, he looked just like his.
And he's an idiot.
his father is extremely
So is
young
his mother,
looking,
apparently.
right?
Yep.
He's very much like a Brett Pitt, right? Before Brett Pitt started. Brett Pitt didn't start aging until he was like 40, right? He still looked like he was 20 in his 40s, so.
Hey, no, Brett Pitt.
Yeah, you know, Brett Pitt.
Brett Pitt. You know, very common NPC in Galicia.
Brett Pitt.
You know?
Brett Pitt.
All the girls with Ralph know Brett Pitt.
Brett Pitt.
Oh man.
I think it's an Eric Cobra.
Fuck you guys.
Oh, stop. You love us.
All right. Apparently too much. Any other questions for the prostitutes in the brothel?
I think we got one more.
I know that's all of them.
That's all of them? Okay.
All right.
That's all
So
of
we
them.
thank them for their time, and then we leave the brothel right away.
We'll be back to make some arrangements later.
Did you find out how much their services were?
We would pay any amount of money.
I'll say between bribery and that, you guys are down about 150 copper.
Okay.
Sound fine?
I'll take that out of mine.
Yeah. Ooh. That's just generally you buying drinks, throwing a little bit of money around, you know. Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Next up is...
We're looking for Osmond. I've stashed my
Osmond.
armor. We're gonna tail him, figure out where he lives, and we intend to break in.
Okay.
Assuming we have the... I guess it's all kind of happening at the same time.
Yeah. Same time. Because currently this is between 5 and 8. right?
Okay. So when we're all done, it'll be 8.
It'll be 8. You guys will be able to meet back up at 8 p.m. Okay.
It'd probably
So-
be safer with the morning break-in, admittedly, because that's when he specifically goes back.
It's 8 a.m. Let me take a
getting
look at
hungover.
his calendar to see where Father
8 p.m. I
Osmond.
just
8
wanna-
p.m. 8 p.m. Father Osmond. Where is Father Osmond this time? Osmond at 8 p.m. Which is, 1900?
Well, if we're meeting back up at 8,
I don't know. I'm not.
Oh, no,
it's
no,
only 5 p.m.
It's only 5. Which is what, 1700? Between 1700 and 2000.
I don't use GMT.
Okay. Okay. Yes. There you go. Go. Okay. What are you guys doing? You guys are getting. Are you being stealthy? Breaking? It's obviously his house is locked, right? Currently not under guard because alarm level 0.
We're going to be using his pass without trace to be extra stealthy.
Can I cast it on? It's only myself.
It's
or
an
can I-
area
It's
around
it's
you.
you,
that
but
people
then it's a
can decide.
30-foot area around you.
Oh yeah. Then.
Okay.
Change your
He's
color.
converted the elephant.
He went from blue to red.
Okay. You use pass without trace, so I assume you're using stealth to sneak up there.
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me stealth checks. It's a group check. You guys obviously have a +10, so this isn't going to be very hard.
So if I normally have disadvantage,
You
You
still have
you can take
disadvantage.
your armor off too. That's what I did. I'm not wearing armor for this.
Do you remove your armor?
Stash it at our hideout.
yeah, I'll take my armor off.
Take your
Yeah,
armor.
you need to let that breathe. And
Unequip
put
and
your armor on.
unattune your armor if it's attunable.
I don't think so. No, it's not one of my
Okay.
tuned.
It's unequipped.
I think it'll be a while before you can put your armor on comfortably until you heal up a bit.
True.
Okay.
Stuff keeps
So
tearing.
you,
Just
it's a straight
+10
roll then.
for stealth. Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
17 total.
I rolled a 22 total.
22.
19 plus 3. I'm happy.
19 plus 3?
19. I rolled a 19 plus 3.
But you rolled a. You get a +10 on that too.
Oh my
Pass
god.
without
Are you
trace.
serious?
Pass without trace, yeah.
So 30.
Would you look at your damn spell?
32. No. No. I refuse to learn and deny you the
I
chance
would
to
like
tell me these
everyone on
things.
this Bible stream to boo this man.
Oh, dude, that's loud.
At him on Twitter.
Okay.
Cancel this man.
Cancel this.
Good luck. I canceled myself.
You guys stealth up there. I'll give it to you. So you guys find your way into
Now-
Father Osmond's
So
house.
as we're passing that trace and stuff, are we then sneaky enough that like it'd be hard for someone to tell that we've been there?
That's going to depend on your. That's people seeing you. The sleight of hand in what you do is going to make it whether.
Because that's what I want to also try to do is as we're breaking in and looking, I want to make it hard for people to know so then they don't raise the alarm.
As a ranger / rogue, I say that's a job you're well suited for.
Yeah, and
I
thought
hope.
so. Yeah. Oh no, I think I am.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm super advanced.
And you're looking into Father Osmond's house, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You guys are in there. It's a nice wood floor. It's a ranch home. You guys snuck in through a window.
Ooh.
It's still light out, but obviously you guys were able to get in. No one's home at this time. You guys are in there. So your purpose is to make it look like you were never there. No matter what he does, you were never there. All right, so that's gonna be a sleight of hand check.
Oh, that's
yeah.
fine.
And
Roll me sleight of hand. You, on the other hand, what do you do?
I'm looking for the dirt.
You're looking for the dirt. I want you to investigate.
Oh boy.
Do I get anything from Pass Without a Trace?
No, that's only stealth.
That's fine.
But it does prevent you from being tracked, so you're not leaving tracks. So that's
Oof.
19 for my sleight of hand.
19.
Investigate. 8.
8. I will say you're being I will say you do roll with advantage. So there are two of you.
I was gonna say, can
Technically,
I?
that is an assist, in a way. You can ask me.
You're going back in the fucking.
You can ask me about one piece of dirt on
I
one
thought I would be
person
the
you're
problem.
I wasn't expecting you to investigate. I was just there to read things. I wanted you to search through and hand me
ask me-
suspicious pieces of paper.
Father Osmond
gonna do
has
that
the
next.
dirt on a lot of people. Whom do you want to ask about the dirt on?
Father Osmond.
Father Osmond.
Wait, did he store dirt on himself?
He has to confess to himself.
You just get a diary.
That's what I was
Dear
maybe
diary.
Yes.
You don't believe what I heard from people today.
God, you wouldn't believe what I heard about myself.
Give me a second.
I'm a
Look at
bastard.
Father Osmond. Let me see what he knows.
Father
Who am I and why?
God, I'm such a prick. I hate kids because back when I was younger, this.
It all started with my mother.
Yes, he does have
Say, run, Osmond, run.
Father Osmond does have a piece of dirt.
Oh, why are you the captain?
What?
Why?
What do you mean, why? It's not my job to investigate. I have people for that.
Yes.
You were doing something else.
I was speaking of. Ow.
I came along to read papers. I was elected to read, not to lead.
Wait a minute. Now hold on a second.
Father Osmond has a piece of dirt.
On Father Osmond.
He, years ago, spirited away a letter of excommunication that was signed by Lord Maladek. The name and date of who is being excommunicated is blank. Additionally, that letter of excommunication is on him at all times in his right pocket. Mechanically, what that would do, if you were able to get a hold of that and use it, you can remove someone from play.
Wow.
I was just in the apartment that I figured this out.
Someone that is not the archpriest.
Be hard to excommunicate.
Okay.
Yeah, it would be a little hard.
That'd be a tough sell.
Maladek.
You excommunicated my
Hey,
kid.
Maladek. I think that's what it
So
was.
basically, anybody who's not Maladek or Maladek's family, you can excommunicate,
Huh.
which means they have to leave the city.
Now his family would include
Maladek.
Melodonna.
Yeah, Melodon.
Excommunicate
And Bernard.
Bernard breaking the spell, finally getting him out
Oh,
of the
perfect.
city.
We found the workaround.
There you go.
He'd probably die.
But he'd be free.
But we
Leave
do
the
that.
city as we draw swords in pieces.
A little further, and you're
But
officially out
you
of the
guys-
city.
You guys learned something he has and something you could use.
Huh.
Neat.
So if you had to remove somebody, AE, remove them from the schedule entirely, you could.
We excommunicate the real Cardinal Delver. Wait, would it become public knowledge?
That he's excommunicated? Yes.
Oh
You
shit!
can't excommunicate him and say, hey, here's Cardinal Delver.
No, it's
Now,
like,
He's back.
once they're excommunicated,
Gotcha.
they're gone from the schedule. All interactions are gone. So that means anyone interacting with them, at that point, they're kind of in a lull time where they're not
oh
doing it.
damn! Because my plan would be to get rid of the real one and have the imposter.
Think you can get away with stealing that from him?
My abilities in that field of sleight of handery
We could get Father Osmond
would be
excommunicated.
quite decent.
We sign him on the letter, and then we put the letter back in his pocket. So then when he tries to get rid of whoever he wants to, it's like,
damn.
I have a letter to show you. Fuck! No,
But it is one that is the one that is signed. Something that cannot be reputed.
I am moderately.
You could put his own name
that
on
I
it if
could
you
do
wanted
that.
to.
Yeah. I like it.
It's also something you could use for a bribe, potentially. Like, hey, I've got this letter of excommunication with your name on it. Not giving you guys ideas, but I'm just saying,
Right.
like, it's a tool. You can leverage it however you want. But you've learned of a tool that only he knows of, but is currently in his possession.
Okay.
So think about that. That's sadly all you get to learn from this location.
I don't know how I figured it out,
Oh.
but I'm proud of myself for it.
So we have to leave now? We have to leave the home now?
The
The home that we're in? Osmond's house?
Yeah, you guys, you covered him up. He rolled an 8. That's all he was
Oh,
able to
okay.
find. But you have covered it up, so no one will know you're there.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, I mean,
Good job.
Sad, yeah. It's all you learned, but it's what
Hey,
you
the
learned.
piece I found was good.
I think at this point you guys are back together again.
it is. Yeah, if we're back together, we're at
It's
the hideout.
8:00. You guys are back. I'm going to use the bathroom, and you guys go ahead and role play. I specifically requested. I don't know. Go ahead and talk. Think about what your next steps are going to be, right? And I will prepare those scenes.
Okay.
I gotta say, for one day, you guys have made a lot of progress.
Yeah, we're cooking.
You're cooking with toast.
It's a little punctured at the moment.
It's gonna take some time to heal.
Oh, it's gonna be. Yes,
Gonna make it better about.
it's a piercing issue. Quite touchy, a little thorny.
Even if you do steal the letter successfully, we'll still need to be. If we take it, we need to act on it quickly. Because he probably raised some sort of alarm about the fact that he's lost something, or would he not? He
I would-
would probably just do that he's been stolen from.
He might. I mean, if I was Father Osmond's position, I wouldn't want people to know that I had that all this time.
Yeah.
So,
But he
He-
would raise alarm about someone doing
he-
something. Is what
if
I
he
feel.
found out, yeah, there would be an alarm of something was stolen from my personal possession, and he could lie. But then my fear would be then whomever we kick, like if we were to give it to one of the Cardinals, I think it might be suspicious that before a big event, a Cardinal is suddenly out of this excommunicated. But at the same time, that might make sense. Is that something happened right before a ceremony, they had to get rid of a guy because he screwed up or something.
They won't question the will of Lord Maladak with that signed letter.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Is it might not. I mean, some
He
people might
sounded
get.
like it was pretty clear it'll be. They're gone.
Obeyed. Okay, good.
I mean, and this is just another thought. If we want to use it, we use it on Osmond because he's going to be the first. I mean, he's going to know that somebody took it first off.
Yeah.
He's going to know that something's up.
Or
And he would raise the alarm because that's what he would do.
Plus, it just makes me laugh.
Yeah.
Also,
because he
Osmond
couldn't. Go ahead.
has a lot more time with the archpriest than anybody else,
Yes.
so we could pressure him to help us get access to him. Otherwise, we turn in this form with his name on it, and he's by.
And Osmond couldn't dispute, even if he tried, he couldn't dispute the validity of the letter. Because then it'd be like, well, how do you know?
Yeah.
How do you know it's real? How do you know it's fake? Well, I've had it the whole time. Oh, yeah. So it'd be kind of a catch-22 for him.
We
Or,
just need to get it in the hands of somebody.
yeah, maybe one of the Cardinals. Who visits the prostitute.
Right.
Or we threaten Osmond with it, but I'm thinking that he would turn on us really quick. So I think it might be better to just get rid of Father Osmond for now. At least,
Or excommunicate, not have to kill him.
I mean,
I assume that's what excommunication is in Maladak's church.
They are removed from play. Take them out back.
back in the day, there was a papal bull, and the three popes excommunicated each other and their followers. Back in the day.
Yes.
Yeah, there were three. The one time there were three popes, and they all excommunicated each other.
that's bizarre.
Because there were schisms, and the French put in one, and the Italians put in another. Yeah, the Avignon papacy.
And then you have to excommunicate the others because otherwise you don't look valid. You don't really have a choice.
It's what we call politics.
This camera be twisted a little bit this way, and that camera be twisted a little bit this way as well. Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, you're good. You're good.
I think it's they're just that right
a little
spot.
bit more towards towards Matt. Opposite direction. Yeah, it was weird. Somehow they must have got bumped. I was like, all right.
Don't
So,
look at me.
you guys are all back. Have you thought about where you're going to go next and what you're going to do?
I think right now our option is going to be we are going to try to get the letter from Father Osmond, and the next step is that what we're leaning towards the most is we fill it out and we use it to get rid of Father Osmond.
You're wanting to do that now?
I mean,
Right away?
it might be better to do it. I think it might be better to do it sooner rather than close to the festival. Close to the feast day and the actual event. Just because I'm just thinking about suspicion.
Probably at least easier to get away with lifting it when their alarm's low and they're not suspicious of anything yet.
Yeah. Since we haven't done anything else, that might, like, having that as the first and then getting rid of him might be
Okay.
a good idea. I don't know. I mean, unless anyone has any other pressing ideas that would be better.
So do you want to
first.
wait for him back at his house? How do you want to do that? You want to try to lift him from him off the streets?
Because we don't know. We know his. When does he come back? Confessions dinner, confession dinner. Shit. We don't know enough of his schedule, do we?
Don't know about his schedule yet. Half of you could look into his schedule, and the other half can.
And we do know
Figure it out?
that. We do know the bit about the prostitute.
But he's not one of the cardinals.
Oh, that's Cardinal Gumstead that does the prostitute.
Oh. Oh no. Yep. Sorry.
His
my
names
bad.
are destroying.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
Priest
really are.
Osmond. Yeah, sorry.
Father Osmond,
If
cardinal.
it helps, I got a whole schedule with their names on it. That helps me, right? I don't see why you're confused. God.
While we're thinking about that, though, is there anything else we could take care of right now as well? Because Because it sounds like we have people who, hey, we can pay off your debt if you do this for us. Maybe talk to those peeps at the same time.
Yeah.
Like, wow. I could do the Father Osmond thing by myself.
I would probably go talk to.
We have to figure out where he is.
Yeah.
I would go talk to Henry of Bonk since he was a gladiator.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He owes money, doesn't he?
We can pay him off.
Does he owe money? He owes money to the prostitutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll do the Father Osmond investigation and lifting the letter, and should I try to fill it out too? And then give it back to him?
You know why? You gotta hand it back to him. You gotta make sure someone else gets that.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
mechanically, you could just hand that in. Like it's a hand-in item. Like
Oh,
you
like-
steal it, you put your name in it, you just drop that off at the church. It's a done deal.
So we could hand it in anonymously.
Yes,
So we could fill it out, then just okay, never mind. That's a good option.
it's getting the item is more difficult
Yeah.
than turning it in.
So we'd have to do that pretty quick.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, maybe. I mean,
I'll lift it, fill
Gotta
it out,
find it.
drop it off. Then. Does that sound good, or should I just lift it? We wait.
I don't know about waiting.
I don't like the idea of waiting. I think we just get it and go and get it done.
I can see the benefit of potentially waiting, but I can also see the downside of waiting.
Just because I can see him as the kind of character who would immediately, I'm going to tell someone I have something missing because then I could use, if he's a bitter, nasty dude, he might want to use info quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He does have dirt on people in theory to leverage. And once he's gone, who knows what happens to his apartment? There might be more to find.
It's true.
They'll probably comb it over, but
Right. Get rid of him as one less person constantly around the archpriest.
So then, yeah, okay. I will do Father Osmond stuff, signed, sealed, drop it off after I steal it.
I deal with the bonk.
Okay, how are you going to find Osmond, though? Is somebody else going to use their time to try to find where Osmond's going to be, or
Because we know his house, but yeah, we don't know his schedule.
don't know his schedule? Do you gamble and just wait at his house?
No, I think I'll spend. We're not even on this schedule yet.
You're not on that schedule.
Okay, good.
I'm referencing a different schedule, which you guys
That's fine.
don't have access
You know what I will do? I will spend from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. I'll spend 2 hours.
At the house.
No. I'm going to go around talking to people. See if I can figure out his schedule for today for these next 2 hours. Like, when will he be home?
Okay. So that's what you're doing, and then you're going to try to swipe. Okay,
Yep.
so find and swipe is what you're doing.
Yep.
It's just you have less of a time frame to try to do it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hopefully I'll be done before midnight.
You're bonking it up.
Say, do you
What
want me to
about
help
you?
with talking with
Do you
people?
want to?
And / I can serve as a distraction when you go to actually lift the letter.
Yeah, if you would, that'd be fantastic.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you guys
Pair
are
off again.
robbing a priest. Okay.
Yep.
We chased his house first. You know what? We need to find the
What
action.
about you, Johnny?
Oh,
Beating up
boy.
any small children today? How do you guys do it?
Charming the Prozzies.
Becoming the Prozzy?
Oh. See, now that's an angle we should work on.
You already did that angle.
I didn't like it.
I'm trying to think. Our goal is to get the kid out of there, and our best avenue we know of is the appointment we set where Bernie could visit him at the gardens there. Getting rid of Osmond would be one less person close by for him to.
Then we could take him out the prostitute entrance.
Yeah, and keep in mind that one appointment is just with Bertram, or sorry, with Bernie, and her and him.
Yeah.
He's not gonna be able to bring friends with him.
Are there any short prostitutes, like 7-year-old sized? Can we
Finish that sentence,
Can we-
please, for the
Yes,
stream,
please,
for
please.
why you're
can we
asking.
dress up the boy as a prostitute?
Are there any young boys or young girls
Yes.
making their way in and
That
out?
we
Halfling
can, that we
size,
can
gnome
get
size.
out through the prostitute door.
That would be something that might be what somebody asks about. Johnny, you're gonna ask about young boys. and girls?
No, I am not. This is going on the internet.
Definitely something you can ask about. You can ask about. It's mostly young servants, right? They're young serfs and altar boys. Fuck, they're priests. It doesn't make them any better. Just young people making their way in and out for
The FBI is
bad
coming to kill
reasons,
us.
right? Normal reasons that
right.
children would go in and out of.
Did you actually put the tag of
Yeah, this is a Bible study.
wonderful? Yes.
He did.
Great.
I witnessed.
Yep. Awesome.
And now the FBI and CIA are going to come kill us.
I think they've got more stuff to worry
Well,
about.
we are looking for more later.
So,
So,
I do.
I'm thinking we know about Father Gomsted's
to die.
appointments with his prostitute. I'm wondering if being cardinals, are they? Is it known? Is it like real life where they're supposed to be celibate and this is like a side thing they're not supposed to do, or is it like fine? Everybody knows, like, oh yeah, of course, everybody knows the problem.
It's kind of like an open thing.
Okay.
They're supposed to take vows of,
Celibacy.
piety and celibacy and that kind of thing, but they don't.
So
These people need a Papa
if
Francis.
there was proof of one of them dallying, like having a son out of wedlock, I'm wondering if we could
Oh, boy. Pets?
offer that as leverage to approach Gomstead, be like, hey, I don't know if you like your buddy Delver or not, but we know
I like
something
your
that
thinking.
could get rid of him if you wanted us to. So I'm thinking, figuring out
Good girl. Good girl.
information, learning about the cardinals' relation to each other, like at the church, asking around to see like
Who hates
what's the
who?
vibe? Do they get along? Do they have grudges? Do they
Okay.
play nice in public, but secretly they want to backstab each other? Like,
Yeah, let's who wants to go first?
Ours will take long. I'm thinking
I'll go first.
2 hours to question and an hour to snatch and grab.
Henry the Bonk. This is between those times. He
What
is
a name.
at the brothel.
Oh, wonderful.
There you go.
that's really
Yeah,
he walks
turn
by, you
around.
just turn around and go back and then, stop! Don't leave me out here. Hey, I'm going to the church.
Decaying panic, so he goes, I need information instead.
Okay.
Internet search, can't do.
Astral retreats, disappears.
Henry the Bonk.
He's fine. He's just panicking.
Henry the Bonk. This guy. Long, stringy hair. Not a lot of it. He doesn't comb it either, and there's not a lot to comb.
Oh, I had cork or like
Very few teeth. Patchwork pocky skin.
Okay.
Voice is kind of whispering and macky. Yeah, obsessed with money and women. Morality, none. So he's sitting there kicking a puppy while trying to bribe a prostitute with the equivalent of $30. He's also broke as fuck, and she's just like, no. Like, people are just walking around him.
$30 in mismatched bills.
He's catcalling everybody that walks by.
Oh my god.
He's about 50, right?
Ancient.
Okay.
Maybe 2 weeks from retirement with no retirement plans, right?
The $30 is his retirement.
His plan is to die of syphilis.
Did
Any takers? $30 for anyone willing to jump this.
And yes, it's gross to look at.
you said that he was greatly in debt?
Yes.
500 copper.
500 copper.
500 copper. That's what he's in debt to at
gold.
this establishment.
Okay. So I'll kind of, when he's not catcalling somebody.
Okay.
Oh, he won't talk to him tonight?
I think. Oh no. No.
Cat calls you.
Let's go ahead and just give me a perception just to find that right time.
Okay.
Or insight. Insight would be better.
Insight?
Right? Insight.
Okay.
Because you're reading a person, right?
Okay. 16.
16. Yeah, you find the right time.
Keep it clean.
Right? You can slide right into his DMs.
Okay. Cool.
my.
Cool.
He doesn't swipe left on you, but
That's
he's like, you got a drink for me? I was like, you got a drink for me?
so creepy.
Hi, my name's Henry. How are you doing? You seem like a nice guy. You got like $40?
Can I borrow $40? I'll pay you back tomorrow.
Pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today.
This guy that owes me $60. I'm gonna get in a couple months, right? I got this multi-marketing kind of thing going on right now.
It's fascinating.
Would you like to buy like vitamin C pills?
Have you heard of Ruin Coin?
Oh my god! I've heard through the grapevine that you were a gladiator at one point.
Oh, yeah. I like stabbing people in my youth. And sometimes in my old age, right? Hey, you know what I'm talking about. Why are you walking away? I got $40. 40 copper here.
he throws a copper at her.
Can you bring that back?
Oh, it's perfect.
Yeah, I've heard some wonderful tales of your exploits as a young man.
Yeah, it was good in the ring. So good they made me one of the head guards.
A head guard, really?
Yeah, I'm pretty high up there, right? Making big bucks, guarding gates, occasionally stabbing people, and sometimes for legitimate reasons.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, can I buy you a drink?
You know what? It will be my pleasure.
I appreciate that. So
There we go.
You're gonna mention you're a gladiator milker extraordinaire.
He might stab you.
He might. So I'm
Or he might go for it.
Not with a sword. That's not what I meant.
either way, it's probably not great.
It's probably more dangerous.
It's either tetanus or syphilis. Anyway, your call.
Yeah.
So what are you doing?
So I'll get him a drink, and I'll get something for myself too.
Right.
Um,
He orders something stupid expensive, right?
Sure.
He's just like, yeah, give me a ride of this. Yeah.
sure.
And two chases.
Okay.
And that keg.
No, the bigger one.
So tell me a little about your job as a gate guard. I mean, that's obviously very, very important.
Oh, well, I guard the gates, but I also watch over the gates, right? You know, I keep track of the appointments, right? I escort the cardinals around when they need something. You know, as he swipes back, like there's probably like 5 or 6 hairs only on this side, right? But delicately sweeps them back.
Like Gollum hair.
Oh my god! Exactly.
Gollum's creepy uncle.
He's like, well, you know, occasionally, you know, me and Lupin, we spend our time, you know, at night. We have to stand outside the archpriest's room, you know. Gotta guard the little kid at night, you know. We got our little buzzers that will instantly teleport 7 elite djinns there if we hear anything bad.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I know, right? Fucking flame hairs.
That's racist.
Need to go back where they came from. Make this country great
Aren't they
again.
from here?
Puts on a red.
Wait a minute.
Instantly puts on a red hat.
Oh God.
Yeah, you know.
Oh, I thought we got.
It's got a giant Q on it or some shit.
Serious politics.
Used to be a trucker.
So not only are you a gate guard, but you also get to you get to guard the archpriest.
Oh yeah. I guard in between the hours of. Pull up the schedule. We all take shifts. The boy sleeps a lot. You know, because he's young. That's gonna go away one of these days. 7 days.
Yeah, so I've heard. Yeah, it's.
Yeah, good for him. Good for him. Gonna go study with his grandpa Maladar.
Right, they don't know that.
Real stand-up guy. You know, I saw him once.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you know, he doesn't really have tan skin. He just kind of puts on like a bronzer. He's actually got white skin and white hair. Doesn't have black hair, right? Stark white, but he's got black eyes.
Huh.
And he wears like these weird, like insect kind of like lenses over his eyes to make it look like it's normal eyes.
Huh.
Yeah, I don't get why. You know, he looks good. Oh, white skin, white hair, dark black eyes. You know, I kind of wish I looked like that. Picking up
like
these
that.
bitches. As one of them walks away from him.
Oh wait, never mind. She just sucks the soul out of everything. She not actually looks like that.
Servants, Ruth, Priest. Sorry, I was looking at the art.
hell of it she did.
The archpriestess.
I watch him specifically between the hours of 6 and 7 o'clock. Oh, sorry. I watch him between the hours of 6 and 9
AM or PM?
a.m.
Also, when he's
My cohort has the night shift
And that's,
between the hours of 2200 and 2400.
oh, so that was your friend Lewis that you mentioned.
Yeah, Lewis.
Right?
Yeah,
Okay.
Lewis.
Okay.
Yeah, he watches him between 22 and before my and 2, and I've got him between. When did I say he had him? 6 and 8. So I've got him between 6 and 9 o'clock, and then Lewis has got him between 22 and 4, and then nobody's got him between 5. Yeah, except for that. What's her name? We have Father Osmond watches him between that time. Oh no, wait, not Osmond. Let me look. Who the fuck has him at that time? Let me look. 5 o'clock. Who's free at 5? It'll help me find him. Oh yeah,
usually
no.
4:30, so I could.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're gonna pay me, I'll watch the kid.
Father Osmond watches him at that time. He's normally reading.
Okay. All right.
Nice old judgmental fuck.
This character's just such a lovable character. Like,
What can I say? Fucking teddy bears and rainbows. Hey, can I get another 4 shooters? Hey, 3 of them are to go. You
got those, right?
Yeah, I've got you.
Yeah. You're such a good guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know, I heard somebody mention about some debts going around.
I mean, everybody's got
Man.
debts, right? What's debts except for, IOUs you haven't maybe paid back yet.
Right.
Right?
Right.
I mean, everybody's got a couple. It's fine. I've got some. You probably got some,
Yeah,
right? We all owe somebody something, right?
Yeah.
Money is technically this fictitious thing that we all agree has
We just
material value.
yeah.
Right? Unlike that rump little ass over there, you're bringing it over? Why are you walking away?
So-
All right.
So what? I mean, you obviously come here a
Are you
lot.
18?
I'm the innocent dwarf at the bar. Like, I have no idea what's going on here.
You're sitting between us. I mean, you obviously come here a lot.
Right. Right.
You've got to have a debt.
I mean,
Right.
All right. Well, I pick it up quite a bit over here.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sure.
You know?
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
not my fifth time at the rodeo. You know what I'm saying? So I may have slept with a couple bearded ladies in my time. Right? You yank on it. It's not too bad.
So,
I think you've tapped into something wonderful. I want you to run with this.
I think you know this person in your life and you're chatting with them.
You need to talk
I think
to
of every
somebody.
single person I've ever seen in Jersey or heard about. I'm channeling Jersey Shore.
okay. Fair enough.
All right.
You're channeling all of it.
So I mean, having somebody like you as a friend, I mean, that could really benefit me.
Hey.
If what do you say? What do you say? I pay off your debt. I put a little more in there, say as a credit.
Sweeten the pot.
All right. You got my attention. All right. I'll strangle your wife for you.
No, it's not, it's nothing like that.
I'm not going to sneak into your home and strangle your wife. Can I sleep with her afterwards? Or like before, like during a shot? Can I get in on that? Oh, I'll just strangle it. We'll call it even Stevens.
You leave Steve out of this.
The dwarf's name is Steve.
He gets up and leaves.
Well, fuck you too. Don't worry, I'm gonna stab him later.
Sure. So I mean, I've been in town for just a little while. I may have something that I may need help with later.
Yeah. All right, cool.
Is there a way? Is there an easy way that I could get in contact with you? Like,
I'm fucking be up and tell be here every fucking night until I work off that credit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
yeah. This is like my third time in a brothel. Yes, I definitely know the things that you're talking about.
That's right.
Sex, right?
Okay, sure. Go for it. I regret my life choices.
So, I mean, what would be the best way to get in contact? Let's say I need you to get in contact with me in a couple days. What would be
Couple days. I mean, if you want, you could talk to. If you won't talk to me, you could. Obviously, you want to talk to me before or after I go to work, right? Obviously, I work the morning shift, right? So you can talk to me while I'm here. Normally here between 18 and 2400, right? That's my off hours, right? My on hours, snooze, is between 6 o'clock and 2000, right?
My on hours. Snooze.
So between 6 and 2000, I'm normally working. Occasionally I have a lunch, right, with my bestie, right, who you are probably going to be pretty soon. But if it's not you, it's definitely going to be John, right? He's the cook.
Oh,
right?
All right, sure.
Yeah. I eat all the good food, right? We harass the cutest of the servants, right?
I see the air quotes as he says this stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my
Right?
God.
Occasionally, sometimes pick off a little something off the side. You know?
Sure.
Right? Lunchtime. If you want, you can have lunch with me and fucking Joe.
Hey, I'll get in contact with you about that.
Noon. We'll have lunch at noon. You pay off my debt. You put something on there. Tomorrow, 12 o'clock. Me, you, John, fucking have lunch. Right?
I almost want to do it just because I want to hear John and this guy
well-
interact with one another.
Better do it. You better
I
get it.
think we're gonna do that. All right. So tomorrow. Noon.
I won't forgive you.
You,
if
me,
don't.
John, we're gonna have lunch, right, in the kitchens in the castle.
In the castle.
Damn it, Neil.
Yeah, I'll tell them you can come in. Just you.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Okay. Yeah.
so Neil and Trey can meet.
Oh my God.
I mean, so I'll pay off your debt. Get a little bit of credit in
A
there.
little bit of credit. All
And
right.
I gotta head out, but I'll see you tomorrow at noon. Where do I?
Hey, just go up front. Here. I'm gonna give you a little bit of something.
Don't touch it.
He digs into his pocket. He pulls something out. All right. Yeah. This is my challenge coin right here. There you go. There you go. Hand that to one of the guards up front. Say you got a lunch appointment with one of their bosses, right?
Okay.
And John the grocer, right? They'll know what to say. We're on the union. We're pensioners.
All right. Well, I appreciate it. And I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah. Hey, sweetie pie. I've seen the way you've been grimacing at me. There's something unpleasant gonna be happening tonight.
A lot of this reminds me of Watto.
Yeah. Honey.
Yeah, he walks out.
I'm a Bavarian.
He's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Right? It's just like, yeah.
So just because I was paying attention
Right.
to what was going on, not the times. So he's working between. You say
6 and 1800. 6 and 1800 every single day, and specifically between the hours of 6 and 9. Or
Yeah, 6 and 9. He's guarding the archpriest's door. Right?
Yes, between 6 and 9, he specifically is guarding the archpriest's door. And then you find out 5 o'clock, the only person that's there is Father Osmond, the confessor. So he takes that hour block between the two different guards. Currently at this alarm level. Okay. All right. Who's next? We'll finish up this round, and then that'll be it for tonight. And then we'll pick up with tomorrow, or with the next, with the rest of the day, because you guys still have hours to burn if you wanted to. Keep in mind, you need a rest for 6 hours, right? Or else
Yeah.
take exhaustion. So.
I'm guessing after this round, our characters will probably
Turn in at the hideout.
Okay. Who's next? What do you guys?
I'll go next since I think mine's.
Which one are you doing?
Going to the temple to learn about the arch cardinals, figure out what their interplay is, if they hate each other, if they're allied with each other, get the dish.
Give me a religion check, and then based off that religion check, I'll have you do a persuasion check.
Yay! Religion would be 28.
You can roll a persuasion check with advantage. You're able to manipulate the church dogma enough, right?
Ooh. That's 21 for persuasion.
21.
It's paying off.
First, you learn they fucking hate each other.
Oh, good.
None of them like each other.
Hooray.
They commonly use the fathers to fight each other, though. They do not fight each other directly.
Okay, so he's like.
So the cardinals hate each other, and they normally act through the fathers. You would also learn Father Boswick is fat, sleepy, pale, and speckled. He's a friend to everyone, jolly, and just wanting everything. Like he's just kind of gluttonous. Father Lupin is young, bearded, shallow skin, black robes, and he is he's the one that has the sun, right? Or is that Lupin? Or is that Osmond?
That's Delver.
Delver, okay. Yeah. He's cowardly. Osmond, Confessor of the Archpriest, you've learned everything you can about him. He is very protective of the boy, even though he hates kids. He is known to watch over the boy. Yeah, Cardinal Zorn hates politeness, calm, holds can talk for hours, all that stuff. Gosmond
Netflix's price per month is going up. $19.99 for some plans. Amazon Prime's going up too.
Father Gosmond, you hear, has tried to send assassins after Father Delver.
After Cardinal Delver?
Yeah, it's something about a lot of assassins have been showing up in the Bay lately. And even though Father Delver is old and spindly, is known to be protected by Jinn. There's a ring of Jinn calling on him. That protects him. So, and watches over him. But all of them hate him. Specifically, Cardinal Gosmond has tried to have at least one of them killed.
And Cardinal Zorn, is there anything about him?
Cardinal Zorn wants to be a chosen one day. And there are rumors that he has sent assassins after the Archpriest.
Oh, the boy himself.
But it's only a rumor that he covets the boy's position. He wishes to be a chosen. So Gomstead and Zorn, not so nice. Delver, super nice and old, and has a powerful magic artifact to protect him. Definitely somebody you wouldn't want to run into in the castle.
Right.
Gomstead doesn't like Delver, and Zorn doesn't like the Archpriest.
Gotcha. You say the Cardinals use the fathers to work against each other. Are the fathers lined up to does Boswick answer to one in particular, or did they all use them in different
Boswick
ways?
answers to Delver. Lupin answers to Gomstead. And Olmsted answers to Zorn. No, sorry. Olmsted, answers to Gomstead. And Zorn, Father Lupin answers to Zorn.
Okay.
Sorry, I flipped those two.
It's all right.
Because one of them protects the kid.
Right. Yeah. That would make sense if Osmond protecting the kid worked for the cardinal that wants to kill the kid.
Yeah. Especially since he's watching over the kid at night. Which makes sense because he's there at night.
Zorn would be a good ally.
Possibly.
Take care of that child for you.
Who is next?
Corey and I.
Yeah, you two are
Yes.
in your pocket tree.
Okay, first up. Waiting for roll me dual skill checks. Work together on this.
Yeah,
How do you work together to case out and wait for
we're
Well,
talking
first
to
we-
people first.
and
Yeah,
finding
'cause we
out?
know the
Okay.
prostitutes go over, and he's taken for that, presumably, for a couple hours around there. That 8 to 10, right? So we're going to spend some of that time there looking for...
Which one is this? Is Father Omstead?
Osmond.
Osmond, yeah. This guy's
Osmond.
not the prostitute guy.
Oh, that's just the... Cardinals,
Omstead
isn't
is the
it?
prostitute
Yeah.
guy.
Osmond
Osmond
drinks
is
his
the
nights away.
confessor.
Osmond drinks his nights away. Okay.
As far as we know, yes.
Well, he probably does that at the
The keep or
Sober Monk Inn, doesn't he?
I think
Can we
that's-
figure that out?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
we did figure that out.
So heck, we can actually stalk him from over in that area.
That's fine.
Let me look at his calendar.
And if he's not there, ask her around there and try to find out his schedule.
Hey, where's Father Oz?
Oh, sure.
Yeah, we could say we have some info for him. Maybe see if that gets people to agree.
Osmond.
Forget I'd bribe them.
Reading.
That's what I was thinking too.
Serving, dinner, meeting.
Pass that. You think I'll need to pass that trace right now, or should I wait?
That'll be more when we start actually stalking him. Well, when you start stalking him.
Yeah, your dice.
I'll be further ahead, causing a distraction.
Mm-hmm. Let's hope whatever your distraction is, it doesn't hinge on dice being. Yeah, I rolled natural one on the distraction.
Sure, it's not
good or bad?
Gosmond. You sure it's not Gosmond? That's the drinker.
Osmond is the drinker.
Yeah, you said Father Osmond. Yeah, he goes every night and drinks at the pub.
Not Gomstead, Osmond. Similar names, but different.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
See what you've done.
Yeah, Norgin. Norhagen.
Which hours is this?
We're gonna do this from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. tonight.
8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Give me a second. It'll be 2000 to 2000. Okay. Roll me percentiles.
Alrighty, everybody or just us? I mean,
just one of you.
Go for it.
why did you do that?
Because he's a captain, that's why.
I'm gonna say okay.
We'll put the pressure on you for this one.
It's a 50 exactly.
Whoa.
It's a 50 and 0. What is that?
It's gonna be 50 and above. He's drinking at the bar, so I guess technically, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a 50.
Exactly. I will say it's at the tail end of those hours.
Wait, right as he's about to leave.
Right as he's about to leave, he is been drinking. He was at the bar. You didn't see him come in, but you're seeing him come out.
All right, and
You're not sure how he got in there.
and is he little?
Roll me a. One of you gets to roll a insight check to see if he has been drinking. Speaking of that, can I have some grape?
Oh my god.
Is your insight higher
No.
than a number that I'm thinking of?
Nope.
These monkeys are tough to read, but go for it. I think it's part of the class.
Yeah, I hope you're happy. 5. That's fine.
He's sober.
You need to.
He's got that sober sway.
Yeah, that
Wait,
makes
so
sense.
so he thinks he's sober, or he actually is sober?
I perceive him as sober.
He rolled a 5.
Fair enough.
So,
I should have done it.
yeah. But anyway, the way I'll have a discussion with him, and you can pass it out, Trace, and hopefully during that, come up.
Oh, yep, we're doing it.
That's our.
We're doing another
Clancy.
pass without trace. Okay.
I'll get my tongues up so I can talk to him.
Okay, so you want to distract him.
Uh-huh.
Why he... Okay, so I'm going to need a deception from you
Okay.
versus his insight.
So pass out trace is now on, and I'm doing a sleight of hand.
And because this one's high stakes, I want to get my glibness up for it.
Glibness, you burn for glibness. All right, you are hedging your bets with magic.
I was a fool. I should have done this on my own. I was an idiot.
That's like a cunt. All right. Oh shit!
What?
I should have just died.
Okay.
I mean, there's still time.
That's not off the table.
27 for deception.
Beat me by 2.
Yeah, Clemnus, baby. That min roll.
Rolled really good.
I believe in you again.
27.
I'll have a
He is
discussion with
distracted.
him about if the Church of Maladak would take outsiders such as myself and
Hey, have you
Other
seen a snake
Lewis.
guy before? I'm gonna do the sway with you.
do the sober sway.
Humans, known to be sober when they sway.
He mentions, yeah, we've talked
Sounds
to
right.
we've talked to
Roll
this other
a
snake
sleight
guy
of hand with
My
advantage.
brother's been in a bunch of cults. I'm
Because
wondering if I can join
he's
yours.
distracted.
with advantage.
With advantage.
Natural 20.
Thank God.
That's a 33. I have to roll a natural 20 on this die to see you. Just even to have a chance. Yeah, it's a 2.
It's almost a 20.
No chance in hell. You go in and you go out. Slick as night. Like you're in there, you're out.
Honestly, I'm not sure.
I would
you
say
got
that
it.
even with a natural 20, knowing what it is, you've had one forged.
Oh,
Right?
Yeah.
So you pull out, and then you put in a fake version of that document. At least the
But
best
on it.
that you could guess would be on it. It's like, oh, I, Lord Maladak, are going to blah, blah, blah. Just enough lines to go like, okay, this is well written.
Yeah.
It's in the language. It kind of looks like a bunch of lines of, oh, is this letter still here? Does it still have the same weight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Newspapers and movies just copy paste random sentences to fill out the columns.
Yeah, you have the lapsus luri or whatever that is.
My Lord Lamadec. Wait, what?
Yeah, it's
Paladin is spelled wrong.
My lord.
It probably wouldn't
Maladak.
pass under close scrutiny, but enough where it's holding and like looking like, okay, letters are written there. There's 2 blank spots.
Lord
Who
Maldick
else would
is
know?
so hot.
Okay.
Do you
The
like
only difference is
Yes,
yours
sir.
has a wooden toggle,
Yeah.
and the one that you pull out has a golden toggle worth 200 copper pieces. It is solid gold with an emerald on it.
Damn.
But they're both weighted. They feel about the same.
So then, yeah, I will do what I can to fill it out, and I'll hopefully, if I can, I'm gonna run off to the church and drop it in the box of suggestion.
Who are you excommunicating?
Are we all set on that? Otherwise, we can always take the letter back and think about it for.
I mean, I'm okay with Osmond.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it gets one person away from,
The schedule.
away from the boy. And
Yeah.
In the morning, Father Osmond will be excommunicated, and he will take himself and all of his worldly possessions out of the city. I will remind me next game. I'm going to make preparations for it regardless, because Father Osmond will be removed from the schedule, and any interactions that he has with people, they will instead revert back to their study time or their alone time unless the alarm is raised. You have rolled so well, the alarm has yet to raise, because you have covered yourselves up every single time.
Thank you.
This is day 1 is down. 2 more days of preparation to go.
So that leaves Gumstead without an accomplice. So we can sweeten the deal even more with him and be like, hey, if you want to get rid of Delver, we can break a scandal open for you.
You actually like me.
Yeah, good job.
You
And if
really
not,
like me.
well, we know your favorite place to go. It'd be a shame if that got out, wouldn't it?
You guys having fun with this at all?
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right,
This is
all right,
interesting.
The triumphs and the tragedy.
There we go. There we go. All right. Well, hopefully next episode we'll have 100% less pegging. So I'll see you guys
There is no guarantee.
But we're
all right. I'm going to stop streaming. Stop.